facts for their characters. I feel like this session's going to be really intense, so let's kick it off with some light-hearted fun facts.
Yeah, I just got home today, so I didn't really have time to think about anything.
Well, that's why we've got the tables to roll on.
Oh, that's perfect. I've already thought about some. The plan that Fate has is basically just to write all of the important events down, which is why I went to Stone during Basilisk one, because the while important was compared to going to basically what why she basically has eternal day and doesn't need.
Oh, that's a pretty easy thing to answer for Jerry.
Is it?
Oh, like one of us just joined. That even introduce ourselves.
Yeah, that is a pretty good point.
Or the one that turned into Mind Flayer.
Yeah, but Australia is not too far behind you.
So Jerry doesn't really trust most of the party. That's what I'm hearing.
No, he trusts her. He just pisses him off. Pouring wine on him, making Spike's nose red, makes him run around.
Did I make it red? I think that was
When I
Sakura.
first got him, when he became Blink Dog. I think it was a long time ago.
Relative.
Yeah, that was actually like a week ago in game.
No, I think it was more than a week ago.
Yeah,
like
no, it was.
Week.
It was.
I can quickly check.
Well, yeah, it's if a week is a 10-day, then.
Oh right, yeah, a week. Well, week and a half.
Week and a half, yeah. Wow, Spike's only been a Blink Dog for a week and a half. That dog has seen some shit. What about June and Kaya? I see you got another question there.
I am looking for the right thing. I just trying to get the right joke in mind.
Yeah, that is an interesting question. Actually, I would like to know the answer to that from all the bards. You can give your other facts if you like, but
I know the one for Jerry.
Yeah.
Sabaton.
Not sure they exist in this world.
I mean,
what type of band does exist here? I think you're the only band around here, the three of you.
Yeah, look, I like the idea that bards, if you use a song from the real world, you are more than welcome to claim it that your bard wrote it. You have full liberty to do that in my world.
I, as a player, love anime openings. But I don't think she'd know any of those. So I'll say Kaya is into like traditional Japanese music. Yeah.
Yeah. What actually? What instrument does Kaya play? Or is it, I mean, feel free to leave that for in-game, but I don't actually know. You guys have like you've got your bard things, but then you've also got all your other stuff. It's like I don't know how heavily you actually want to lean into the bard things.
She plays a lute.
Okay, so yeah, I guess some sort of a shamisen or a koto or something in Japanese terms, because
Yes.
Indeed.
so actually, what's that Mongolian? So it's basically. Oh no, that's a liar. I'm thinking of, never mind. I can't believe I just mixed that up. But anyway, June, what was the answer to yours?
Probably Lofi beats to summon Cthulhu to.
Yeah. Oh, when I was that actually tracks. I was looking through a lot of that kind of stuff when thinking of your character.
I was like, you know what? It's definitely one of those like playlists or music streams that it's just like chill playlist to study / listen to. I was like, let's make a fantasy swing on it. It worked out perfectly.
While I was writing this part of the campaign, I went down such a music rabbit hole that I ended up in like Cthulhu techno. And it was like some of the most intense shit. I was like, I don't actually know. This could work as battle music, but it's actually too much. Anyway, all right. I think that's everybody then. Who would like to give us a recap of last week's chaos?
That's a complicated one. I think I gave last week's summary, so I'm off the hook for this week.
Oh yeah, now I remember what happened last time. Fucked up. Time. Ray got really mad at the kids helping. Decided to hide, so he retreated to sanctuary where next while the other party members found the healing pots and some decided to enjoy the tentacles while some were reserved. After everybody had healed, reunited, we went to the Gith commander, and after someone disagreed, after she not being agreeable, decided to smack her a bit, or some did. And then June decided to reveal that they are secretly a Mind Flayer. I think so, and got almost smacked to death by Jerry. So after getting into range of the other Elder Brain, and it's like an ocean of Mind Flayers. Yeah. So the Elder Brain downstairs decided it was better to say work together, and yeah, that's what we did, and managed to crash into the citadel. And now I wonder if there is a reporter that Commander Shepard can punch in the.
Yeah, so basically after the crash and in the crash, you guys were mostly knocked out, everyone other than Jerry and Z. And so you, Jerry, you have basically just awoken in this mostly destroyed Nautiloid, and there is the sound of this electric crackle sparking nearby as a broken piece of the ship just cuts through the darkness with this flashing purple light. And scattered across the remains of the ship, you can see the bodies of the others still and unmoving. You can't quite tell if they are dead or alive, but if you would like to do a medicine check to go and figure that out, you are more than welcome to. Okay, that's just enough. As you do discover that they are all breathing, and with the help of Z, they are definitely alive, just unconscious. Although you do find that both of the Githyanki warriors that were with you are dead. The ones that were on the deck, and the so just the like small Frygith. But how would you like to try and wake everyone up? They just seem like they're asleep basically, but not badly injured.
I'll try to shake Seto. Shake him awake. Let's go with June until Seto gets here.
Well, Seto's not waking up right now. He's still out cold.
I think I'm leaving a blood trail.
I'm not sure why that may be a problem on this.
Spike.
I'm just switch off the blood on.
Yeah.
We may have blood on this map.
I'll just try to shake June awake.
Okay, yeah, you can just yeah, you will actually be able to do that without issue. June, you are woken up.
Flying ships, tentacles. What? Where? What? Alright, that wasn't a dream.
Z will also, as this is happening, be shaking you awake, Estrella, and just saying, "Hey, Estrella, you okay?"
She's pretty much confused and is working on the armor because there's something like holds like can't we but important.
Jin will begin standing up. Probably checking if she's wounded at all. Checking her hands, arms. Seeing that she isn't badly injured. She quickly looks around and says, "Well, a landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Yeah."
Sure, but who is that? I just pointed Kaya. I saw her on the ship earlier fighting, but then we crashed.
Right. I'm gonna check the others for injuries, and I begin mingling between the members of the party, just checking for wounds, anything like that.
You can also roll me a medicine check.
Sure thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are a couple of bruises and sprains, but you managed to help everyone out with any issues that they may be having. But everyone seems to have come out of this mostly unscathed. However, as you are making your way through the darkness, you can hear a dripping sound, and it is dark in here, just the room being filled with this purple light just pulsing in and out. And as you look up, you see in this purple light that fills the room, you see the Githyanki commander impaled through the torso on a large piece of debris, her innards just splayed across the metal and her eyes pale and grey. And nearby you can hear someone else coughing.
She got us into this mess and she didn't even survive. God damn it. I'll begin making my way towards the coughing.
Yeah, you can give me another or an investigation check actually.
Sure thing. I'll also cast a bit of dancing lights to light up the area.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can. I'll say that'll actually detract from the. I forgot that you don't have dark vision. Okay, yeah. With that, you find Yezot, the Githyanki knight. He is stuck beneath a pile of debris, but he also seems like he's mostly uninjured. He just seems like he's trapped under this debris, and he looks, just with this pleading look on his face. You can see he's covered in dust, but it doesn't seem like he's actually badly hurt from what you can see.
Don't worry, I'll get you out from under there, and I'll begin trying to get all the wreckage off of them.
I tried to wake Kaya, like shake her, but carefully because I don't know who she is.
Yeah, she'll probably wake up.
Yep, you will.
I think just
She just
shaking
took-
them would work. Just an FYI, I thought it would be a bit harder to wake them up.
Yeah, she just looks very confused.
How did you even get here?
I don't really know how to answer that. But long story short, basically I came here with you.
Z says, I think she's the fox that led us through that place Sakura brought us to. I mean, we saw the fox coming onto the ship, and then she was here.
Alright then. I'll just go to June to help her with the debris.
Okay, so to deal with this debris, one of you is going to need to lift the debris, and one of you is going to have to try and pull him out. So I will need athletics checks from both of you. But who is doing which? Because they've got different DCs.
I'll lift.
Yeah, June will definitely pull the guy out.
Okay, cool. You can both give me athletics checks. Oh,
Ooh.
forgot. So, you actually both failed. As Jerry just tries to lift this, and you realize that this piece of metal that you're trying to lift off of him is kind of wedged into the side of the ship, and you try and lift it, and it bends slightly, but June, as you're pulling, he just lets out a scream as he is still completely wedged underneath it, and he's just stuck in there. It doesn't seem like he's budging, and the metal seemed to bend instead of lift.
Well, shit.
You can see there is the space that he's trapped in. It doesn't look like it is quite big enough for him to squeeze through, but if you were able to try and create more space, you might be able to pull him through a bit easier.
Alright.
I have an idea for it.
Yeah.
What is your idea, Mr. Rea?
First thing is, after moved longer, there's like from the mask like fiery coat. What it does is AC. But what she does is go there and try to see with the reputation, like telekinetic, so it can lift the.
Okay, yeah, you can give me an athletics check using your spellcasting modifier to try and do that. Meanwhile, Z is turning around and trying to wake Seto again.
I have another idea if yours won't work. Maybe an idea.
Okay, so Astrea, what are you trying to Are you trying to pull him or lift the thing?
I'm trying to lift the thing because at the Ring of Telekin doesn't work on living on creatures. It only works on objects.
Okay, yeah, well, that with a 24, that is just enough to actually start to lift the thing upwards. It looks like it's sort of giving and is bending away from his body, but you can hear it creaking. It doesn't seem like it's going to hold for very long. What are the rest of you doing?
Can I try to help her again and just, well, do as I say? Can any of you maybe shrink him?
You don't want to touch it because the second you touch it, the Ring of Telekin.
It seems like she's created enough space, but he's still under there. He doesn't. It seems like she's actually lifted it enough though. So if you want to try and pull him out, you can, or if you want to try and brace it up, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll put my hand on Jerry and say, "Come on, little one, you're probably strong enough to do this," and I'll give him a bardic inspiration to give him a little bit of a bonus.
I'll try to pull him out. If he has enough space to go to get pulled through.
Yeah, it's possible. You can give me an athletics check. Okay, yeah, with the 30, you manage to, as Estrella lifts the thing up, because you are so small, you manage to actually get further into the space, get a better grip on him, and just pull him out, dragging him out from underneath the thing just before Estrella is able to release it, and it gives way again. But Yezot is alive and seemingly not injured. He just looks up at you and gives you a nod, trying to catch his breath and thanking you.
And yet, your favors that you owe to us keep on rising. And I'll begin walking over to Seto to try wake him up.
Okay. Yeah, it was Yezot that was stuck, but Seto, you are currently being shaken awake. Welcome, by the way. You are on the crashed Nautiloid. It is pretty dark in here. There is just a pulsing purple light from somewhere outside, but it is mostly wrecked, this Nautiloid. And you can see Z and June currently standing over you as they shake you back to consciousness.
I'll hand out a hand to Z in order to stand up. And as I do, I'll look at her and I'll ask her, "What's the situation, Z?"
Looks like we've crashed into the citadel. Jerry and I managed to stay conscious, but the commander's dead. She's impaled on debris up there. I think the others just managed to get one of the other Gith out from under some rubble, but we're just waking everyone up. Your guess is as good as mine.
We're stuck in the alien citadel in order to. Oh, how the fuck did we get out?
You see Yezot busy getting up to his feet and looking up at the dead commander. This is damn it. It's a shame she never got to see it through to the very end. I suppose I'll have to do it for us all. And he checks his blade. You can also see that lying on the ground underneath where she has been impaled, her double-bladed scimitar is lying there, just glinting under that purple glow.
Yeah, we are in some really deep shit at the moment.
You can say that twice. You, Gith, how the hell do we get out? How the hell do we escape this hellhole?
Oh, that brain won't distract them for long, but if we can destroy the Ancient, the hordes will scatter. Now we take the final step towards redemption. He walks over to the wall, and you see him kick at a panel low on the wall, causing it to come loose and letting a dim blue light spill through the opening. He turns to look at you all once more and says, "Today you become heroes of my people as we strike a blow to the heart of a universal enemy. It is an honor to fight beside you all. Let the sacrifice of our friends not be in vain, and let us fight with pride, for today we kill the Ancient." And with that, he kicks open the panel and jumps through the hole that it creates.
Yeah, look at me, so honorable. Ooh, I can be so honorable. Wait. That's basically what he's doing.
How far is the drop down?
Are you sure he didn't take Vicious Mockery?
Actually, you know what? Actually, I do have vicious mockery. So if he wants to make the check for it,
What? Oh.
with that, this is kind of the way I'm role playing. This is that he just I don't realize I'm using vicious mockery because I only just got it. Yep, that's a fail.
Just you see that he looks back like after he felt like he just had this impassioned speech, like he's gonna win the war for his people, and then he just looks back at you like, well, the fuck, man. Just completely dejected and hurt in more ways than one.
That was the point. Yeah, yeah. He takes 6 points of damage. uh,
Hopefully you won't need saving throw. Way any.
Yeah, that was not a good start for his.
yeah, the
But at
insane
least,
Yankee Knight is a pretty good name for him. name for him.
yeah, no, he's that I will admit was actually a random adjective that it prescribed, but it fits perfectly. Yeah, no, he does seem like he's lost a little bit. He's kind of now all the other Gith are dead. He's the last one left. It's like this is do or die.
Oh.
If he doesn't kill this Ancient, there's no reason for him to even stick around, it seems like. But he's opened up a little panel there. You guys can see, I think, into that one passageway, right?
We can see here, I think.
Yeah, because the one passage is that's basically because you've torn a hole into the building, but it is just that's kind of blocked with rubble, but you can see through the rubble down there, and then there is you should be able to see through the panel that the guest just opened.
I don't think we have so many options. We either kill the freaking thing and hope that scatter and then find a way back, or we just die. If anybody's got any bright idea, I'm all ears.
Well, we're this far in. May as well continue. Are we leaving Mata and Sakura behind?
Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, Seta will carry Sakura.
Okay. We'll yeah. I'm gonna do it like this. So Okay. That didn't make her tiny.
I mount this setup. Okay.
That
What the
escalated
fuck, this
quickly.
disembodied voice. Okay, now hold on.
Am I just a horse
Get
to
off
you,
the setup.
Sakura?
Well, I mean, technically, right now she's kind of dead, so she can't.
Get off!
I didn't.
And everything.
I
Get
mean,
off.
I don't know. I don't know who's saying that, but it's not me. What?
We all suddenly feel very weird as we all get these flashbacks as Sen is struggling to pick up Sakura. Yeah.
Okay,
Jun
sorry. That
will
was
try
I
and
was
pick up
trying
on
to I was trying to just attach the tokens, but I'm going to use follow instead.
Nice.
Oh, if I could find. Okay. Yeah, there's.
Oh wow. We're gonna make a lot of mess.
Is it leaving a blood trail?
Yeah.
no, on my screen.
Oh, on my screen everything's red.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, is it gone for
That just
everyone?
happened to me.
Okay, now it's gone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just I'm just hiding the layer, so it's like I also saw that there for a second. Yeah, can you guys actually get through the door? No. Okay.
Indeed. There's some magic rocks over here.
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check if you want to go and try and check those out. You can see that there are these very strange looking alien rocks with what they look like they've got holes in them, but from within the holes are these glowing lights, and you can see in each of those large rocks where you can clearly see those items, there are long crystals sticking out of them. But yeah, June, you have no idea what the fuck these things could possibly be. It's just some weird alien like rock formation.
They
Jun
don't look
looks
like
at the rocks and says, "Ooh, shiny rocks," and carries on walking.
they're gems from the mountain, right?
No, these don't look like the same thing at all. These are very different. These are long crystals sticking out of the holes in these rocks.
Before anybody gets any weird thoughts, Seth just gonna say, be careful with whatever you're touching. These things, who knows what they could do it. Just don't touch too much. We might just like activate traps or something.
Or get your mind blown up. You never know.
Only
You
one
can,
door in this room.
yeah, you can see that there's a door at the opposite end of the room. The Gith will look over and say, I think these are stone speaker crystals, but I cannot be sure. I imagine that our entrance is probably at the lowest level of this tower. That is where we should go. If you want to investigate to check for traps and that, you can do that as well. Otherwise, yeah, what are you guys doing?
It's a good question. What are we doing? Oh yes, we're here to kill a brain.
Or they're trying. Anyway, let's just move very slow and meticulous. Don't touch too many stuff.
Okay, so who's opening the door first?
I'm not.
I opened it.
No.
Okay, as you actually it would have to be June or the Gith actually that can open these, because these doors are psionically controlled. Or, well, as far as you can tell, but as June is approaching, these doors will work the same as on the Mind Flayer ship, so you can just open them at will. But yeah, as everyone's approaching, it does open there, and what you see on the other side is this creature that is standing there, this insectoid-looking woman that is standing, and it seems as if she's just entered the passage from the other side, and it turns its head to look at you. You see its eyes just sort of rolled back, and and it, as it looks at you all, you hear it saying in common, "Welcome, welcome, warriors. We were not expecting you so soon." And this is what did a picture show up there for you?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
There it is.
Not for me. It's odd.
Me.
Yeah, I'll look at back at the body and look back at the thing, then back at the body and go, why yes, yeah, we are now here. We are ahead of schedule, but we are here now.
Come, follow us to the Elder Chamber. There we can cleanse you. The creature just turns and starts walking down the passage in the opposite direction.
I look at everybody else. Well, that's our way to get there, I guess.
Before we go, I'll ask the guest, do you know anything about this thing?
The Gith just is, you see his hand on his sword at the ready, and he says, "Yes, that must be a thrall. Don't trust anything they're saying. Anything in this place is probably connected to the Ancient. And be careful, they are probably taking us in for, well, they will try and turn us into thralls ourselves. Be wary."
Or eat your brain, as I call back to you, everybody else.
So before you guys are heading into that tunnel, is anyone going to check out the crystal?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing?
Maybe just looking at them first. Like seeing if they're giving off any potent energy.
Yeah, this is completely alien to you. It's well, I mean, it is giving off energy, but it doesn't seem dangerous. It just seems like, as I said, it's like some sort of strange rock formation.
So touch it, I guess, and see what happens.
Okay, yeah, you can. Are you going to try and pull one of the crystals out of the rock? Or are you just touching it, just like tapping it?
You know what? She'll try and pull it out.
Okay, yeah, you can pick up the item.
Whoa.
It slides out of the rock, and you see the light on the other side as you pull it out go bright for a second and then just go dim. But this crystal seems very pretty. You can give me an Arcana check to see how well you understand how to use it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can feel the energy. It's I mean, it's not completely alien to you, I suppose, because you're not from the same places as everyone else. But so yeah, you could figure out what this does. Have you got the item description there?
Yeah, I do. That's pretty interesting.
So yeah, that could be very helpful.
Nice. I think she's. She won't be greedy and take the other two.
They all look like the same thing. It would having multiple would kind of be pointless unless you are collecting for some reason.
Oh, she leaves the other ones.
So who's leading?
Oh,
You
The
it.
one asking.
Okay, I guess I am. No, I'll continue walking through. Oh my.
He's going on here.
As you guys walk into the room, you see this creature walking around the pool, and you can see on either side of the room there are like these pods that have got creatures sitting inside them. They just look like they're in a sort of stasis. They look similar to what you saw on the Nautiloid, but you can see different kinds of creatures. On the one side of the room they just look like brains, and on the other side you can see there are two gith in those two pods, but this insectoid type creature makes their way to the other end of the room and then turns around to face you all.
I'm gonna
And then it
ready
says,
an, yeah, I'm just gonna ready
yeah,
an Eldritch Blast in case it attacks us or anything.
it just gestures to the pool in the middle of the room and says, "Please enter the pool for decontamination."
You know, I'm not a huge fan of water. I'd rather not. Thanks.
And we get any sorts of insight on its intention with us going to the pool?
You can give me an insight check.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be inciting that as well.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, both of you find that very, very suspicious. And Kaya, you looking around, you all of you look into the pool, and you can see that there are tiny little those tadpoles that you saw in the in those pods on the ship. You can see that there are loads of them just swimming through here, and it looks similar to those healing pools. But as you're saying, you're not sure, or you've got a fear of water. You're not too sure that this is even water, and there are tendrils just lapping around the pool. It seems like this, whatever they want you to get in there for, it you can't tell because it's like you have no idea what this pool could possibly do. You saw the other one that it healed you, but doesn't give you good vibes at all.
Would I be able to roll some sort of check to try figure out if I've seen one of these pools before?
You can give me a nature, an arcana, or a history, your choice.
Nature, arcana, or history. Oh, they're all equally the same, so yeah, roll.
Sure.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. So you do know, you have heard of the process of seromorphosis, which is the process that mind flayers use to reproduce, and you know that there are, though this pool doesn't look like it has got any sort of like, it doesn't look like it would transform you or anything. You can tell that the thralls that you see in this room, they are definitely undergoing that process of mutation, and they are being turned into mind flayers, or into some sort of mind flayer experiments. So whatever process this is, it's probably not one you want to be a part of. Um, but you can tell that this pool does not actually look dangerous. It is just, it looks disgusting and is probably very weird, but it's more of a cleansing pool.
Yeah, I'll use my awakened mind to quickly send a quick message simply saying, "Trust me" to the party, and says, "Why, of course, we'll definitely decontaminate ourselves," and I'll begin stepping into the pool as yeah.
Okay, yeah, as you step into the pool, you start feeling these tendrils wrapping around your legs and just around your ankles as you wade deeper into the pool. What's everybody else doing as this happens?
I go in as well.
Okay, yeah, Jerry, this gets deep really quickly. But you feel as you start going beneath the surface, before you actually have to like bring your head above water, you feel the tendrils underneath your feet lift, and you're now walking on this sort of bed of tentacles. But June, at this point where you are standing there, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure thing.
Okay, so you feel something, like one of the tendrils start to lap at you, and one of them reaches up out of the water to grab for your arm. It doesn't seem all that aggressive, but you manage to, you pull your hand away from it, but you can see it kind of reaching up and trying to like trying to take your hand, basically, like just trying to kind of wrap itself around your hand.
Yeah, I silently say to myself, it's just part of the cleaning process. Just go through it, and I'll put out my hand to it.
Okay, you can click on it. It is actually, that is an item.
Oh, awesome! Thought that was
As
something else.
you pick it up, it suddenly, you feel these tendrils lash up onto your wrist, and it wraps around your arm, and it just, like, picture Venom transforming as this thing just envelops your arm and wraps itself around. You feel this intense pain for a second as tiny needle-like teeth bite into your arm, and it secures itself to your body as you now have this symbiotic, like, tendril sort of attached to your arm, and you're not entirely sure how it is not attached to the pool anymore. This thing seems completely separate and is now completely attached to your arm.
Oh my. Okay. June's gonna try not to freak out, but she will not. She'll do her best to mask her surprise from that.
Okay. Anyone else stepping into the pools?
Yeah, Seta would just put down Sakura for a moment and just do a quick dive and then get back and do the what cats do when they get wet and just wiggle to dry myself and then pick up Sakura again.
Okay, yeah, as you do that, uh, Jerry and Seto, you both feel the fur. It's quite an uncomfortable feeling after you get out. It's not quite like water, and it seems a little bit thicker as you just feel sort of not sticky, but it's just your fur is heavy afterwards, and it is an uncomfortable feeling to say the least. But as you were all getting in there, there were tentacles sort of wrapping around your legs and doing the same thing as those healing pools, and just as it feels like it kind of latches onto you and then just pumps what you can't really. It just feels like it's either pulling against your skin or pushing something against it, and then letting go after a little while as this insectoid creature is just watching you.
Yeah, I look at the others and make a quick gesture to do the thing, get into the water and get out.
Aya does not want to, at all. That looks really icky to her. She's just like, hell no.
June will use her awakened mind to speak into your mind and say, "You chose to come with us. You're gonna do things our way. Get in the water."
She's gonna look to the insectoid and ask if she really has to.
And June immediately face palms.
Z goes, "I'm with the fox girl." She's just looking down at it, and she's resting her hand on her sword. You can see that the Gith is currently slowly circling his way around the pool. He doesn't seem to have any intent on getting inside it either.
Your choice is your funeral. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's gonna like dip her hand in, like a cat would like dip their paw into something, and she's just gonna shake it off. Like she doesn't like it.
Yeah, no,
At all.
it's pretty nasty. There's something definitely unsettling about this pool. So okay, as this insectoid creature just keeps looking at you all and doesn't seem to react too much. As Estrella, what are you doing?
Not how. Oh, what that does. Freya, she quickly traces on her right hand section from foot, then dips her hand for a moment and then up.
Okay. Yeah, so how long does protection from evil and good last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Cool. Yeah, bear that in mind. So as you do that, you see Z reluctantly also just she just wades into the pool a little bit and like grits her teeth and closes her eyes and just lets it do what it needs to, and then climbs out. As you just see the Gith circling around slowly, and again, no intention of getting in.
Yeah, Kaya follows the Gith. Oh, why is Sakura also so close? There we go.
Okay, so the insectoid just turns its head to the Gith and to Kaya and says, "Your disobedience will be remembered. Follow." And then just turns around and walks down the passage.
After what?
Thank you. Okay, starting now.
Oh shit.
As you all enter the next room, you see this guy. Oh, for fuck's wrong picture.
Unlucky Mind Flayer, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, so you see, can everyone see that now?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So you see this mind flare that is busy standing over a bunch of these pods with creatures inside of them, and it is just busy looking over them as you all enter. The thrall walks up to it and just clicks something in deep speech, which June you recognize as, "They have come willingly, master." And it just clicks back and says, "Good." And then it just looks across all of you as you're making your way in there. What is everyone doing?
Yeah, June is currently considering right now if attacking right now would be the best option or not.
I would have flipped with very little care. Because she doesn't.
Okay. Where are you casting that while you're still in the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. As you enter the room, you also see walking across the other side of the room, there are two brains with legs just busy milling about the room, and you can see there are two other doors, one to the north and one to the west. And in a lot of these glowing pods and chambers, you can see what looks like almost like possibly body parts, or like some of them looks like it might be armor. Maybe it's hard to tell. They look like bits and pieces of humanoids.
June is gonna wait to hear what the Mind Flayer does. Yeah, she's gonna wait for a little bit.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
I was following June's lead.
I will be.
You hear the voice enter all of your minds simultaneously as it says, "Oh, you will find out soon enough. Thank you for your willing participation. We would so hate to make things messy. You will now follow me to the Ancient, and we will begin the process to allow you to join us in our ranks. You have proven yourselves valuable fighters, and we thank you for dealing with those pesky renegades.
I'll use my awakened mind feature again. I'll tell them as soon as you see a brain, well, not the small brains, the really, really big brain, attack that thing.
You just hear this sort of another pulse just across all of you as it says, "Do not try anything. It will end badly for you all. You must accept and join us. That is the only way forward for you now." And it starts to slowly drift and turn away as it latches the machine that it was busy working on and starts drifting across to the other door as the thrall just turns and looks at you all and then starts making its way behind the Mind Flayer. The Gith from behind you, as you can see him like gritting his teeth, and you can hear the sword in his sheath rattling as he's gripping his sword so hard that he's clearly not happy with the way this is going right now.
The less resources we use before we fight, the better.
He opens the door to a passage, and you can see the hole in the roof where the North Lloyd has crashed in there. Just that light still pulsing. Is anyone doing anything as you move through this room full of body parts and there's
Not at the moment. Anybody else?
Mm.
okay? Can I just ask what? Can I get a check in from everyone? It seems like you're willingly gonna go become mind flayers. Is that correct?
No, no.
No.
I actually have a little plan.
I just would like to say there's a lot of stuff actually in the map. You're not looking around, doing anything. You're just following behind, ignoring all the crazy alien shit around you.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
to be fair, Kaya has not really been to the human world, so to her,
Yeah,
sure,
you've
she might
never
think
been in a
it's
fucking
like,
mind flayer castle either. There's
yeah, but
none of you have
to
ever
her
been here.
this,
This is insanely alien shit. Like,
but like, to her, she might be like, okay, I mean, the human world is pretty interesting, hey, like.
okay.
It's a little bit too focused on getting to the brain, killing it, and getting the fuck out because that's her
Agreed.
goal right now.
Yeah, we're taking him to the brain. I'm just going to smack him in the back of the head.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Who were the last two people to walk through that room?
Probably. Oh, Kaya would probably be at the back.
Okay, so I'm seeing Kaya and Estrella. Both of you give me an investigation check, please.
Oh, yeah, and I have advantage.
If we can get to this damn brain without finding anything, we'll be in good shape, hopefully. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as you're walking through, you realize that there is a lot of there are a lot of things like floating inside of these little jars and containers and things that it seems like they you notice that the Mind Flayers seem to have confiscated a lot of magic items from thralls and things, and that they seem to not like magic very much. This is like a storeroom of magical trinkets that they clearly had no love for.
Oh, if that's the case, Kaya would probably spend some time looking at them. Also, I noticed that the brain tokens have arms and legs. Do they actually?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're walking around the room. They just seem to be like pottering about, doing their
Mutilate the brain.
She'll turn to Australia and ask, is it normal for mortal brains to do that?
Australia.
I think she'll probably try to steal all the stuff.
Okay, okay, how are you trying to do this?
Well, she'll wait for a moment where no one's really looking. She's just going to assume that these brains can't see. And then just like subtly pocket the stuff.
Okay, well the stuff is inside these things, so I'll need a stealth check and a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
You have no idea how these things actually open or how you would get in there, and the and what you realize is that these brains seem to be able to sense you, like they know where you are. You do realize that they definitely don't have eyes, and they are quite blind, but they seem to just like move in your direction as you start trying to open one of these containers. As you lift it up, you can see there is a circlet. It looks like it would probably make a nice headband, but you can't quite get it open all the way, and it just slams shut, and the brains just come moving in towards you. What are you doing?
She stands dead still and hopes that they ignore her.
Okay, you're standing dead still where you were when you made the noise.
You know what, she might just like try to sneak a bit away. But my map's dead right now. I'm going to assume that these jars are too big to just like take the entire jar and try and open it later.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
This is you. It's basically you're trying to just take something out of a small alien pod that's like it looks like there's different sizes and shapes for each of these things, but this circlet seems to be in a pod shaped for a body, and it looks like it would attach to the head of the body that was lying in there where you were standing. So you can give me another stealth check to try and hide from the intellect devour. Oh my god, those rolls. Yeah, that's...
Please don't tell me I rolled like another. A 1, a 2, and a 4. I'm doing fabulously tonight, I gotta say.
Oh,
Let's see.
yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
Okay, so one of them definitely, as you're just hiding and you see the one walking in front of you and it seems to walk right past you as you're just holding your breath and pushing your back up against this like container. You hear this clink 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 as these feet step over and you feel the presence of this brain right next to you as you feel it just... it's like it's just looking at you, but without eyes. It's like it's staring into your brain. It's a very strange, unsettling feeling. And let me see.
Can she tell if turning invisible would help her in this situation?
You can give me an intelligence check.
Just straight
Nature or Arcana.
Let's go with nature.
What did you roll, sorry?
27.
Okay, yeah, you can tell that this thing definitely has no eyeballs, but it probably has blind sight, which is why it is able to see you. So it probably can't see very far, but it is definitely aware of its surroundings.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't really know what to do at this point.
Follow the party.
When you're seeing like guys like children's, they're like, "Come on, girl, follow. It's this way." No, you have a problem with direction. Like pointing it, but it's basically the mind, or not mind flayer, the walking brain phase.
Yeah, you can see it just currently sitting in the brain, sort of twisting and turning just above, like as if it's shifting, but it's not attacking. She doesn't seem to have actually stolen anything, so
she'll leave it for now. But she does plan to come back later.
okay. So as you follow Estrella, the brain just sort of feels you walking away and climbs back down, and they go on back to just walking around this ship. Okay, and yeah, so the rest of you, the Mind Flayer, was heading all the way down through the tunnel. So I will move you through if you're following behind him. Who's going first? You also see more of those pods, but these ones seem to be empty as you're walking past them, and most of them crushed under the rubble.
Do I see anything else, perhaps useful at all in the rubble as I walk past?
You can see that there is a cloak lying there in one of the pods that it seems like the whole pod is just filled with these tentacles, like most of them are. But this one, you can see there looks like some kind of a jacket or a robe lying in there.
Yeah, I like jackets. I'll use Mage Hand to see if I can quickly grab it and just put it on top of Mata just to cover up a bit.
Okay, you can give me a sleight of hand check to try and get it out of there with Mage Hand.
Sure thing. I can use my spell attack for. I think I have to use spell. Oh, wait, what do I have to use for that with Mage Hand? I think it's Fully Hand. Yeah, okay, I'll just make a sleight of hand check. God damn it!
Okay, you do manage to pull it out, but it is quite obvious. Like it is more of a struggle than you had hoped, and it is quite noticeable that you take the cloak out, but you do manage to pull it out. You can pick it up there.
Yeah. I need to move a little bit closer. There you go. Yeah. And again, I'm gonna just make it look like I'm just grabbing something to cover my friend's dead body.
Okay, yeah, you do that. As Seto, you head down there. Oh, sorry, Sakura got stuck. What the fuck? Okay, you're still carrying Sakura's body, but for some reason it's glitching out. This follow thing doesn't work.
Sure. I'm fine with it. Oh fuck, Seto.
What the fuck?
Where did Seto disappear to, actually?
Well, he carried on down the passage, but I can't move Sakura for some reason.
It's fine. Just leave her and we'll say that she's with me.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better way to handle this.
Yeah, but no. Okay. Okay, who's going next?
Move her to where Seto is. Oh no, it didn't let me move her either.
Yeah, there's clearly a problem. Fuck it, she's gone. Okay. Can we just? All right, I'm just gonna move everyone over that.
Cool.
Oh, and Mata got sucked into the same black hole. But yes, you guys, we will assume that you are carrying them for now. But as you guys enter the other side of the tunnel, does everyone see where we are now?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can now see this room open out in front of you, and there are a couple of like brains that seem to have beaks and tendrils just flowing out from underneath them, floating all around the room. And you can see more of those brains with legs walking around on the ground, and the Mind Flayer just starts hovering down this little pathway as he starts making his way into the room. You can see at the north side of the room there is this massive doorway with these lights all around it, like it seems quite important, but you can't tell for what. Though this is probably the entrance that the Gith was talking about.
Lady Luck was Megan. No. I'm on voice chat right now. I have to tell you that I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row and I killed a boss all by myself. All done. Okay, bye.
Okay.
It's fucking right, Kate.
Yeah, that's a reason to
2
be proud.
d20s. What did you do?
Well done.
2 nat ones?
I rolled a 1 and a 2. You stole. You little thief. Okay, out. My character is actually a thief, so it makes sense. So is mine, though. I'm a better thief than you. You don't have plus 14. Go.
Alrighty.
Younger
Sisters, am I
sibling.
right?
Younger siblings. Anyway,
Right.
sorry about that.
2 net 20s and 1 shot a boss. God damn!
At level 3,
God damn!
my dad is
That's even
nice.
more impressive.
Not even Jerry can do that. Holy shit!
No,
Yeah, he has
what's
to
happening
at
that
least
my
get
dad's
3
a
nat
sucker
20s.
for her. What's happening is that my dad's a sucker for her, and he was like, "Yeah."
Alrighty. Okay, so can I roll an insight to try to figure out if just taking the whole room to know if through that big door is the big elder brain?
Yeah, you wouldn't have to make an insight check. It's pretty obvious that that's if there's a temple or anything in this place, it's through that door.
I'll gesture to everybody. Almost there. What are these? Are these like giant floating brains right now around us?
Yeah, they are floating brains. They have beaks at the front and tendrils dropping below. I'll throw a picture up.
Oh my, that's really disturbing.
Oh,
Yeah, that
gross.
is. What the fuck is this?
Oh, and just I'm not sure, Kate. You were asking about if they have legs. This is what the intellect devourers look like.
Oh, sick.
I'm not sure if you've actually seen one before.
Mutilate.
You know,
Mutilate
Kaya
the
is just
brain.
grossed out with everything.
Yeah, as a matter
It's
of
just
fact,
all
as you all walk into this room, I'd like everyone to give me a wisdom save.
Oh shit! Fuck balls! Shit!
Who
Fuck balls!
gets the bonus from me?
Do I get advantage on the check because backstory stuff?
Yeah, sure.
my map's reloading.
Fuck bullshit!
I'm within range of Jer. Am I?
I think it's 10 feet, so we're both out.
Okay, is in.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaya's within range.
Then that's plus 2.
Plus 3.
Okay, then that's a 17.
Is that 10 or 5, Jerry? Feet.
What'd you ask?
You're
The
already.
range 10.
Oh, 10. Fuck balls.
Okay. Wow. Jeez, but has Jerry always been that wise?
No.
Nice. Okay.
I don't recall that, man. Like, last one, I was like, resistant feat.
Paladin. Whoa! I almost got intelligence saving throws, not wisdom, that's why.
Oh well, you guys. So Estrella is the only one who actually failed. So Estrella, as you walk into this room, I'd like you to roll a d12 for me, please.
And
Okay. Hold on. So you at this point, this is just becoming too much as you guys are all walking through here and you see this whole room full of brains. You develop a new fear, a seed of fear, which is sudden noises or appearances fray my nerves, which you can add as a flaw, thanks to the otherworldly alien nature of this place is just slowly seeping into all of your minds, and yeah, you have now, as much as you had a fear of being out on the ocean, now just sudden noises and appearances are going to make you think that it's probably one of these brains or just a bit of paranoia there for you.
Huh. All right.
Okay, yeah, but feel free to roleplay that however you like. But that's just a flavor flaw. What is everyone else doing as you guys approach? Is everyone actually in the room? I don't even. Sorry, the clock was blocking Australia. And by the way, I forgot to mention there's a new feature. If you guys, you'll see the hand there. If you want to say something, but you can't quite get in on the Discord or whatever, just click that and it'll pop up that your hand is raised, and I'll know to call the attention to you that you, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I don't. Ah.
Ah, it's like Zoom. Awesome.
Ah.
Oh, is that a Zoom thing?
Yeah.
I
So you see the mind flayer that was leading you here. He goes across the room to a large desk at the other side, and he is just making his way over there. What are you all doing?
Does it look like we're gonna get into the battle? Like, I mean, like, what's the vibe that we're getting from all of the mind flayers and whatever the team lead owl beak birdie things?
You get a very similar vibe to when you were being escorted into Toto as prisoners. Like, it seems like they are acting as if they've accepted your surrender and are leading you um, to some kind of a ritual or something, and you can see that the Gith looks very worried. But yeah, at this point, you haven't had to fight your way through here, so it's like so far so good.
Yeah.
What's
Imagine all the resources we would have wasted to fight all these things.
the thing in the middle? What does it look like?
The thing in the middle you see is it looks like some sort of a console with like buttons and more of those sort of tendril-like patterns drawn into it and carved into it. But at the top, you can see that there is an orb that it seems to be emanating some sort of an energy that it seems to be some sort of a shielding element, and you can see that it is connected to this large mass over here in the bottom, where that just looks like this giant ooze that is it is sort of pulsing every now and then, that you see a little light inside, but it seems like it's organic matter and that it's growing, but it just looks like a giant blob, really. It's hard to tell what that thing actually is. Kind of has folds in it similar to a brain, but it is definitely not like a giant brain like you can see all over you. It's an easy comparison to make. On the right hand side, you can see what looks like an operating table, and with two lights pointing down at it, and that item that you can see there looks more like a helmet, and you can see there are small tendrils sort of lying on the table, just lapping out of it. Yeah, for anything else, you guys can give me a perception or an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the store. Just get a feel for it if it needs to be opened up with the consoles or anything like that.
Three and a 6? Sakura, what the fuck is going on?
I honestly don't know. Like so far today, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Okay, so Jerry, you were completely distracted by all the floating brains and the fact that these brains on legs are almost the same size as you are. They are just walking around the room. And Seto, Seto and Kaya, you guys both see that the Mind Flayer that just led you in is going to a table with another kind of set of consoles and more buttons, but you can see that the Mind Flayer on the other side of the table looks tiny. Like he looks like almost adorable compared to the long lanky one that's busy walking ahead of you. But you can see this creature now floating just above the console, and they seem to be having some sort of a conversation in their own minds. But this is what you see on the other side of the desk.
Icewind Dale.
It's the chibi! It's Mind Flayer.
Yeah, so you and actually with a 22, you would be able to identify that is a gnome. Like that is a gnome Mind Flayer, if there could be one. Like if a gnome turned into a Mind Flayer, that's what it would look like. We're pretty sure. What the fuck?
If Jerry turns into a Mind Flayer, that's what we get.
I wonder if Kaya wanna adopt him.
I mean, I do have to wonder what Kaya would look like as a Mind Flayer, like Fox Mind Flayer. That would be interesting, not gonna lie. But no.
Well,
Just like a
you
Mind
might
Flayer.
find out.
What the?
June, what you see as you look at this door, you see that there are more of these patterns carved up the side of it, and as you just look up at it, you feel this flash in your mind as there is something familiar about the door. I need you to roll a d6 for me, please.
Shit, fuck
Sure
all.
thing. A 5.
Okay, so what happens now is as you look at this door, a suppressed memory deep inside your mind is unlocked. I'm going to read you the first part of the memory, and then I would like you to just, well, to give me the answer. So you suddenly you have this flash in your mind, and you knew a stranger. You were each other's comfort against fear and pain, but they were taken away. What were their final words to you?
Fuck you, Sakura.
Fuck off, man.
I wonder if they said, "Please write on my tombstone." I was beaten by a girl, little girl.
I mean, look, like she would have been turning. She would have been turning 16 in like 9 days.
But for real though?
Yeah.
Yeah, think
Her birthday's the day of the spring festival, and I also just like the number 31.
It is also the last day when we can revive her with reincarnation.
Oh, that would be cool if you revived on a 16th birthday.
Yeah, that's why I
A
hope.
rebirth day.
That's why I hope Australia can survive long enough.
yeah. I think the last words I heard from this person were, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. The last words would be destroy them all.
Okay. And you flash back into the room where you're standing. Just suddenly this memory clear in your head, and you definitely know that this door is activated by psionics. It is. This is basically the last door before the chamber to the ancient. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Would I be able to open the door with my ability?
Do you have psionic abilities?
No, but I
Just a
control the ship.
a point of order that one that you all might want to take note of, that psionics and magic are different things. It is a different technique. The weave in here is weird. It is they've clearly got some sort of protection and some sort of wards up against magic, but you can't really understand how it works because you guys aren't really psionic creatures. But you do know that the Gith can use psionics, and but yeah, at this point you can't tell how you would actually open the door without that kind of power.
Is that?
What the hell?
You don't want to know. You don't even want to be in that area. All I want.
God,
venimmo, dai,
June is in that area.
Se lo venimmo da.
Well,
I missed something. Were you shouting at the football?
I'm sorry, my mind is half. I'm just fucking. I'm literally a train wreck right now. But what Seta would do is he would ask June, "Is it the time, or we still wait?"
yeah, Jin will look at the door and just point to it. Hopefully that gets the message across.
They can have message by any chance.
No,
Telepathic
I have,
link.
no, I have awakened mind.
Shouldn't say to people.
Of what awakened mind?
I think it's 30 or something. I can't recall because there's so many fucked up telepathic things.
Yeah, I think you're within range. That was just the gesture to get the point across. You do get the impression that if it's not using actual psionic abilities, all of these consoles probably have something to do with the mechanism. It's not. I mean, it's not impossible to open without psionic power. It's just that seems to be how it's locked, and all of these buttons might do something.
Okay. What is the
The fuck?
birthday do?
What are the Mind Flayers doing?
Yeah, the tall one, the one that's been leading us this whole time. Is he behind the console at this point?
No, he's currently busy talking to the little gnome one, and they seem to be having a little telepathic conversation themselves. But as you are all making your way down into the room, it will turn around and it will speak in your minds again and say, "All right, we appreciate your cooperation. Now, if you would please each take your turns to lie on the table, and we will begin the procedure." And you see the gnome behind the table start pressing a couple of the buttons, and he's just working the console now.
He does that. Yeah, as soon as he does that, Settle will grab the large glaive and he's gonna slam it onto the ground and he's gonna say, Urgash, come forth. And I'm gonna use the glaive of the Green Tyrant and I'm gonna summon the. Oh well, I'm just gonna write it down because it has a fuck ton of shit. Okay. Well, no, dickhead. Yeah, this is it.
That's a lot of shit.
Just go from like Summon Storm. So it's pretty much 30-foot high, 5-foot diameter, centered right on the gnome. Tornado that lasts for a minute.
You said 30 feet?
30-foot high.
Yeah, 30 foot up to the ceiling. So, okay, nice. So, hold on, just give me a sec. I think I might actually have a little tornado here.
Always
It's a little
prepares for
baby
everything.
tornado. It's a baby.
I don't know what that's gonna look like.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, you summoned the Illuminati.
Yeah,
Oh.
fuck it. It's the glaive of the Green Tyrant. That looks cool enough. So
Oh, man.
how big is it
Holy
actually?
shit.
It's a 5-foot 30. It's a 5 feet diameter and 30-foot high cylinder. Yeah. I was thinking like here in this quadrant, but it's fine there.
Oh,
Maybe,
sorry.
I mean,
Where did you want to put it?
in this box here. I mean, you made it correctly. It's just not like a pinpoint. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Never mind.
Yeah. I see what you mean. But you're getting that whole area there.
It's pretty much like a lot of stuff when they start their turn or when the tornado passes through them. It's very much a DC check, damage, and also knocking 10 feet in a random direction, landing prone.
Okay, so dex save.
Strength save for the first time, and then dex save.
All right, to get flung. Okay, so does a 15 do it?
No, it's DC 17.
Ooh,
So
okay, nice. So then you roll which direction it gets thrown, right?
it's 3 points of bludgeoning. It's 5 points of lightning, and he goes 5, which would be south, 10 feet to the south, and he lands prone.
Ah, right next to the other Mind Flayer. Excellent.
Okay. And that one was hovering in the air, so he just gets smashed into the floor.
Oh.
Well, he's a bitch. Hearing it.
Takes an extra 3 damage as you see this tiny little Mind Flayer get caught up in the storm and flung out onto the ground. and you just see the other Mind Flayer look towards you, and it screeches out with with all of its tendrils. And I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
I just noticed that it's bitchy. Bitchy.
Yeah.
Bitchy. What's with my roll, motherfucker?
Please give me good initiative. Please get. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh,
This-
Goodness gracious.
Oh, you really want to get away, or what? Is that what you want?
Sorry.
Since you really want the initiative.
Nice.
Oh no, I was gonna put down a spell that would get quite a few of these enemies in it, but you know,
Jerry,
running away also sounds good.
our initiative sucks, dude. Our initiative is dog shit.
At least mine is a straight roll. What do you want? You got a +10.
Yeah, no, but like, I got a 5, you got a 2, June got what? An 8, Kaya got 7, Australia got 7. Nobody got above 10 from us. Like, no one.
Damn it, both the freaking Mind Flayers are doing their thing before us. No!
He's a bitch. He usually goes first.
That's a lot of those things.
Yeah, I hope I won't die until my first turn.
I like that the one intellect devourer is called a woke intellect devourer.
Woke. Yeah, we got a bitchy one and a woke one. Well, bitchy gnome and
Go woke or go broke, right?
Yeah, good luck, DM. That's a lot of rolling.
Oh,
And that's okay. I have a way to deal with it. They'll be going. Don't worry, we're not going to stick to going one by one by one.
Of course, the fucking Gith is ready to attack immediately.
Grabbing a drink real quick. I have enough time until my turn.
Yeah, let's actually just.
sure.
Can we just take 2 minutes and let me just get all this stuff open?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure
looking-
thing. I'm gonna go get a drink as well.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking pass out.
yeah, I'll be right down.
I was like, how are they possibly going to survive this? I better just pepper some stuff through that could help them out because we're gonna we ain't touching shit.
I'm sorry. I'm literally 50-50 right now. Like, my mind is elsewhere.
Oh, that's it, man. Like, that was just like, oh, I failed that one, and I was like, could have used the mash, but I was like not too debilitating in it.
Jebem ti Boga mrtvog, ti jebem mrtvog, ti Isusa jebem, daj mu crveni Bog, ti majku jebo na današnji dan, ti jebo Isus majku više. Bolestnu.
God
Yep,
damn, I wish I
that's
could
like-
swear in Croatian. Oh, what are those?
Those are druids.
I had druid circles. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's just wonder which druid circle they try to be. One. The mushroom would. Oh, that's wildfire. I think the owl one would.
Moon.
potentially add a little birdie. Could we that one? I think the one and then potentially that be effort. Sure. Oh, of course, it's a dream catch. This one.
I'm back.
Dude, if this shit stays for half an hour, I'm literally gone for 15 minutes to lose my fucking mind, and then I'm gonna come back.
If which what?
If the game stays like this, I'm literally going for like in half an hour, I'm gonna have to move for 15 minutes to just run fucking on my street, yelling like a fucking retard in literally fucking 11. And then I'm gonna
It's
come back.
1-0 to Chelsea.
We're winning right now. No!
Got a guy that looks like a Batman mask. So the guy in a
It's fucking Batman. We're too invested in shit like that in sports. Jeboti Bog majku, crveni mu daj više, Isus ti maj...
with the wizard shit.
Yeah, careful, you're gonna summon something.
Watch out before you summon Cthulhu, man.
Yeah, well, seems like you might have. Has
Your
everyone
job.
rolled for initiative?
Yeah. You even roll for Z.
I'm
I
back.
did. For once. Okay. Where? By the way, is Spike with you? Or did Spike go down?
I think I would say he disappeared in the crash. I think he will sit this one out. Unless I summon him.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll say your summons disappeared after the crash, but if anyone wants to summon them back, you can. And we will. Is everyone back?
I hope so. Excuse
Hope
me.
you guys are good on your constitution saving throws.
Hate you for moving, Jerry.
Relax, I did that.
So, all right. At the top of the round, you see the Gith go. You see the smile spread across his face, and he goes, "Finally!" And he is going to cast a jump on himself, and then he is going to start. He's going to move into where Seto is, and he's going to jump up into the air and try and attack that brain that's right next to you. Oh, actually, jump is a full action, so he can't do any of that. But he's now going to, as this fight begins, he will cast jump on himself, and then that is going to take to the Grell, who. Okay, sorry. As they all start moving, you hear the click of the deep speech from the Mind Flayer commanding them, and this one is going to move in towards Jerry. Okay, and it's going to make a tentacle attack against you.
That's or he headbutts me.
And he's going to miss with the tentacle, and then he's going to try and headbutt you with his beak.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Bonk.
Come on.
Oh,
What the
yeah, you see,
fuck?
you called it. That's what happened.
Is he secretly, or was he previously Woody Woodpecker?
Aaron.
And woodpecker, maybe.
Okay, so you take
14 damage.
no, just 12.
Right.
Because it doesn't get the +2. So it's 12 damage total piercing. But yeah, luckily you dodged the tentacles, which are actually the more dangerous thing. And as that's happening, you see an intellect devourer start moving in towards you guys, and yeah, June, it is going to take an attack against you as it now realizes that this is erupting. They're going to try and stop you. Okay, a 12 is going to miss with its claw attack, but then it is going to try and use Devour Intellect. And
no.
I need you to make a intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm not good at intelligence saving throws.
Another one of
Wait,
Alien's characters
I'm
playing.
within range of friggin' Jerry.
Yeah, 10 plus 3 to the roll.
Is another character being brain dead?
Okay,
Oh,
that's
God.
a save, actually. And yeah, so you save. Just double check. Yeah, I don't think you take any damage or anything on a save.
If I remember correctly, I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You don't take any damage on that. But as this is happening, you see this squidling start getting to his feet, and it just curses in deep speech, and then it is going to float up onto the table, and you see it just pull something out of its coat, and it is going to target you, Seto, for attacking with its laser pistol.
Oh, I
Oh.
was about to say,
Holy shit.
is this a killer clown gun?
Oh
One
wait,
Buzz Lightyear has.
yeah, he stole this from Toy. There's a 17 to hit. I think that's gonna miss.
Pretty much.
But you see it just blast out towards you and this beam of light. It's kind of like an eldritch blast, but you've never seen anything like this. And that is going to be its turn, I think. Yeah, that's all we can. As more of the growls start to move in, and you see them just floating. All yeah, it's very creepy looking. Yeah, that one's just going to move in there. And while this is happening, Kaya, you're up.
I think she's just going to like straight up attack the one in front of her.
Which one, the Grell or the Thrall?
Well, just well, my map's kind of dead right now, but basically the one, like, if you look on the stream, the one that's like right next to me.
Oh, this one. Or this one.
Yeah, you've got currently on either side of you. There's the insectoid woman behind you, and then there is the one brain with the tentacles that is floating just above you and Seto. It's only about 5 feet above you guys at the moment. But
In that case, the insectoid, like that thing's creepy.
okay,
She doesn't like it. But
cool.
it's good.
Yeah, you can make an attack. A 17 will hit, yeah.
Cool. And then her second attack.
Don't mind.
Are you, how are you doing this? So is it one-handed, two-handed? Are you dual wielding?
I'm dual wielding, so it's one hand.
Okay.
Pretty nice damage.
So it's 13 damage total, right? You don't.
Yeah, not the sneak attack damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there any creature like within 5 feet of it? Crossbox.
Yep, it's 2 times in the same turn.
Ah. No, you only get it one turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else around this creature though. It's just there. It was right behind you, Kaya. So
cool. Did it take the first 22?
no, why you didn't have sneak attack on it though?
Then it still takes the one-handed damage.
Yeah, so it was 13 total on from both attacks.
Oh. Yeah, that's her turn then.
Okay, so yeah, you turn around and you see this thing now clearly getting aggressive as well, and you start slashing at it. Jerry, what was it you wanted to say?
I got back home yesterday after like 20 days in the field. I'm running a lot to the bathroom because I'm not used to the food yet. So if you see me just disappear, wait like 20 seconds. If nothing happens, then you should get worried.
We should get worried.
I'm already worried because for some reason I've been putting off the initiative tracker.
Okay, well, yeah, don't worry, Jerry. We'll bear that in mind.
Let me just.
Okay,
Yeah,
do you know what you rolled, Estrella?
Yep. 12. Basically, I'm in between the Frank grill and the important grill.
Our electricity just died.
Wait, what? How are you still here then?
Phone.
So probably.
Well, Discord's on my phone,
Oh.
and I'm using data.
Ah.
So I think, unfortunately, I'll just be listening in for now.
Roll on Discord.
True, but I don't actually have my sheets, and I can't watch the stream either.
Do you guys just want to call it here? It sounds like everyone's has got more important things to be doing tonight. I'm happy to just delay it until next week, and we can come into it everyone fresh, ready, actually wanting to play. Because I mean, I know everyone wants to play. It's just
Up to you guys. I'm happy to continue playing.
Right, continue playing.
Yeah, I want to. But it looks like I'll just be on voice for now.
all right. Well, you go get your real dice.
Okay.
I will.
And all right. That will then take us. Yes, okay, that'll take us back to the Grell, who are going to carry on moving in towards you guys, and you see that their tentacles just start reaching out towards you. Z is going to come in and try and stop the one that's attacking Jerry.
What's the weird pink like circle?
I mean, this one?
This one.
It's who's on turn. Whose turn
Oh.
it is?
Okay, yeah. I thought it was like flanking or something.
What is that?
Oh, nice. Okay, she hits with both of her attacks and does some pretty decent damage. As yeah, she will actually circle around to give you flanking. But that Grell is looking very badly injured now. It's, well, she basically halved its hit points. And that is going to take us on to one of the intellect devourers also moving in towards you guys, but can't quite get all the way. The Mind Flayer is going to float up into the air. He's going to levitate. And you see him float up into the air, and it is going to cast a Dominate Monster on June.
Dang it. Okay, well, what do I roll?
The spell is Dominate Monster.
I'm pretty sure it's Wisdom save.
Yeah, but is it like... Never mind.
It basically says creature.
Sure, never mind.
Yeah, they use psionics, so it's a little bit different to the normal spell, well, how it would usually be, but it is a type of charm. A wisdom saving throw, please.
Cool. It says I get advantage on it because I am. It's busy fighting us.
Yep.
Alrighty.
+3.
And I also get the +3 from Jerry.
Fuck.
So 15.
15 total. That is not enough, I'm afraid, as you become dominated by this creature, and it just says, now, do not resist. Step into the weave, stripper. And that is going to be its turn. Seto, you're up.
Well, first, as a bonus action, I will command Urgash to move... Yeah, screw it, right here, onto the Mind Flayer. Which will cause him to... he has to do a DC 17 Dexterity saving throw.
Dex on this one.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
I
he's
think
gonna
that's a
take...
fail.
Yeah, he's gonna take... Oh, well, can I actually roll? Oh, it's actually... Oh, it's only one. Wait, give me a second. So he's gonna take 6 points of lightning damage. And with my action...
And he loses concentration on the domination that he was just trying to do, so...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, June is no longer dominated as the storm just as he's busy talking to you, you just see this cloud moving up behind him and start battering him and striking lightning into him. Yeah, and then which way does it throw him?
It doesn't throw him. This is only on the beginning of his turn. He's gonna have to do a strength saving throw for the additional damage and a throw. This is only if it passes through him. And with my action, I am going to. I am going to stow the glaive. I don't know, like, sorry, before I do anything, if I stow the glaive, do I actually lose the tornado? I don't know how it works, actually, because it is bound to a weapon.
Yeah, well, I'll say, I mean, if you're stowing it, you're just basically putting it on your back or something. I'll say you can keep it up. I won't get finicky about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna stow him and grab a kunai, and I am. This guy is 20 feet in the air. The one in front of me.
Oh, yeah, he's only about 5 feet above you, but you guys are up on a balcony, which is
Okay.
so he's 20 feet off the ground where everyone else is, but only about 5 feet above you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just punch him to death, or at least try to do so. Okay.
Okay, now I gotta wonder what the actual fuck, because it just miraculously came back. So, yeah,
Kinda
I
like
can
my
do...
internet.
It's South African magic, but you'll have to be the judge of that.
And this guy, I don't know. Nah, screw it. I'm not gonna do anything. Just gonna hit him again. I think he needs to get stunned. But for good measure, let's just use a key point and try to stun him. DC
Okay.
18. Constitution.
Yeah.
Ah, I know. Oh!
Okay, so he is stunned as you just grab one of these tentacles and like yank it towards you and just bash this brain in, and you see this is direct trauma to the brain. It's pretty easy to stun this one.
That's all I can do for now.
Okay. Nice. Well, yeah, you managed to do some major damage to that one and stun it, which means this one on this side is going to start moving up into the air and is going to start moving in towards you, but he's going to have to get up to the gith. He'll go for the gith first. And he misses with the tentacles and is going to follow up with the and misses again. You just see this brain slowly rising up over the edge and coming towards you, but doesn't seem to be very effective. These things look like they're probably not meant for battle. But Australia, what are you doing?
Because I'm like creature area for the time. Does that mean basically an allies?
No, I think the bow. No, the bow is you're targeting it with that ability of the bow. So no, it wouldn't automatically go against allies.
Then, first of all, because I've seen what these creatures can do, special action of or special of this hindsight for 5 minutes up to 30 feet, which means then I'm gonna fire using the ice shower and fire 10 arrows here. There's 30 radius. That's so let me see.
So as I understand it, that you freeze the arrows. The arrows freeze mid-air, and then if the creature moves, or if they start their turn in the area, then it goes for them, right?
Yeah, if they enter like post.
Yeah, if you can post there, but there we go.
It's the ice shower part.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so you basically fire a volley of arrows up into the air, and they all just freeze in mid-air and start sort of turning to find their targets.
Yep. Bonus action, then let's see. Let them eat your brain, Jerry. Not against
I think I already have bardic inspiration.
you would. No, wasn't it Zeta that got it? Plus, it would also have fired.
Yeah, it's been way longer than 10
Okay.
minutes.
Okay, cool.
Since yeah, at advantage. There and
Okay, nice. So there is this dome of arrows just hovering above them, all ready to strike at any second, as one of the Grell starts moving in and around this thing here. I can only get to about there, and then June, you are up.
Alrighty, I see a beautiful, juicy, target-rich environment. I'm gonna, you see some purple energy form in her hand, and she just snaps her fingers, and a small explosion appears in this area. I'm gonna quickly just show the area. It's a 20-foot radius, I believe. Is it radius? Let me quickly make sure. I'm going to be casting Synaptic Static.
it is diameter because I looked that spell up.
Yeah, so it's going to be there.
Sorry, where is the
No, it is.
where is it going?
Yeah, I'm measuring it out now. So that's 20 foot there. Yeah, it should be able to pretty much get every single enemy in that area there. I made it square now, but it should be able to hit all of those enemies.
Including yourself?
Yeah, including himself.
I'll scooch it over just a little bit. Out of range of me, it's over there. They need to make intelligence saves.
Yeah. Does anyone actually see an explosion going off?
I do see the explosion, yes.
I see a like explosion.
Oh,
It's in
okay.
green area.
Yeah, sorry, it's just not showing on my screen. I was like, oh, why is that not working? Just by the way, you guys have a little effects panel as well. You can create those effects yourself. There's the little magic wand and then a little hat.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys have access to all of those.
Nothing happens when I press on it, but I don't think playing with it right now is the best idea.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So they need to make an intelligence save. All of them.
Yep. All of them have to make intelligence saves. If they fail, they take a whole lot of damage.
Oh shit! I tried to deselect that. You know how many orbs of fucking shielding these creatures are holding? All of them, because I've done that so many times in setting this up. The intellect devourers have each picked up like 10, but just if anyone's grabbing the orb of shielding, let me know. It's in the middle of the room. Yes, they're making saves intelligence.
Yes.
Okay, so the Ceramorph makes it. One of the intellect devourers makes it. One of the intellect devourers gets a nat 1. Grell fails, and you said it was DC 17.
18, and I'll use my reaction to use my bardic inspiration against the Mind Flayer. I'll say you will be affected by this as well, and he gets minus 10, minus 1d10 from his save.
Okay, you can roll that d10. Okay,
Yeah.
and you were affecting the big Mind Flayer, yeah?
Yes, the big one.
Okay, so yeah, he will fail as well. And okay, let me just double check. That one.
Yeah, so they'll.
Oh fuck,
for,
Iron's
for
back.
one. What? Hi, Ian. Yeah, they'll all the ones that failed will take a total of 25 damage, half if they succeeded, and then they will have to minus a d6 from their saves for 1 minute.
I can see that the number from attack roll, ability check, and constitution.
Yeah, that general thing.
Okay. What is the Arcanist concentrating on? He lost his concentration already.
Yeah, it was on the dominate person, I believe.
Okay, and then okay, I don't know why it's showing all different numbers there. Oh, because you killed them.
Oh, awesome.
I'm like, huh?
Man, I like that this one has become purple.
Taking damage.
Yes,
The brain only pop up.
their blood should be kind of pinkish, just for a some blood. Okay. So yes, they all take that. Sorry, Jesus, that was a lot.
I know. It's a target-rich environment.
Okay, and yeah, you managed to kill one. Yeah, you killed one.
I see a second one.
Two.
Just dead.
Yeah, sorry, they're not. That one didn't bleed. Okay, cool. So yeah, your synaptic static just erupts and blows up two of these brains. Just completely too much for them. Is that all you want to do?
I will then sidestep away from this brain that I'm currently facing and run behind G. So I'll take an opportunity attack from it. Nope.
Yeah, misses.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, nice. That is going to take us on to the thrall, who is currently in combat with Kaya, and it is going to use its spiked chain. So, well, it's when I say spiked chain, is more like a clawed tendril. First one is a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, you take 14 piercing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. So as you see this thing come in with one of its claws, it just grabs at one of your legs and pulls it out from underneath you, and you are knocked prone. Then the creature is going to, as you're lying on the floor, is going to take its second attack against Seto. That is a 25 to hit. I also need you to make a dex saving throw.
I think he's here.
Oh, did he go?
Yeah, Chelsea won the Champions League.
Oh, nice. Did they win? Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's here now.
Oh.
Well, congratulations. You have also just been
Smacked.
knocked on your ass. As this thing does 13 points of piercing damage to you there, and you are knocked prone as well.
Do I halve the damage because of evasion?
That's
Yeah,
only if
also
it's a AoE attack.
No, the dex check is just to avoid one of its additional effects from its attack. The piercing was from the thing actually grabbing you.
How much did you say? Sorry, 13? 14. No, wait, what? 13 damage, sure.
Wait, what is your? Did you say about your dex save? Is that the 9 is what you rolled, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 9, but I have a thing that lets me halve the damage, but I think somebody mentioned that it's only on the...
AoE, I think. Let me just check.
Yeah, that's to evade something that's doing damage to you. But this, you took the damage from actually being grabbed, and then she just pulled your leg out from under you. But that is going to be its turn. It uses the pincers. That is the ability. It can grab you, and then it can make an additional
I
attack.
understand. Never mind,
Yeah.
it's 13 damage, right? It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't make my HP go down. Oh, I know why. Give me a second.
Oh, it's because I wasn't doing that auto target thing because your AC gets funky because it goes up and down.
Okay,
I can add the damage if you like.
yeah, please, because it won't allow it for me for whatever reason. Thank you.
Yep, no worries. Cool. Then it is going to be the intellect devourers again. That this one is going to now come and walk up behind Jerry, and is going to take an attack against you. Okay, that's the claw attack. I'm pretty sure misses. And then I need you to make an intelligence saving throw as it begins trying to devour your intellect.
Snap.
Fuck.
Okay, that
Remember
just
you,
makes it.
Yeah, just also remember.
All right, yeah, good to remember, but that does just make it. So you are not affected by that. And then that's going to take us to the Growlers, who is just moving in this way. And oh no, this is the one that's stunned. So he's stunned. And the intellect devourer here is going to try and chase after wherever June went.
After 30 seconds for that.
Oh yeah, that one was in the thing. Good point. But and dex save. Okay, so
it passes.
that one. So the arrow still fires at that one, though, right?
It fires, but basically
Okay.
just flies past it. There's no damage.
So there's 9. Yeah, but there's 9 left. Is what we just need to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this thing starts running, and the arrow fires down from the sky, but just lodges into the ground as it runs past and is making its way towards June. I need you to make another intelligence saving throw as it attempts its intellect devour again. It can't get close enough to claw you, though.
Alright, here we go again. Intelligence, gonna be a normal one.
Oh no.
Oh shit. I'm not a very intelligent character. This could be bad.
That was a fail. As you take 2d10 psychic damage. So that is 14 psychic damage, and actually, okay, I'm rolling 3d6. If the total equals, yeah, if the total
Yeah.
exceeds your intelligence score, your intelligence is reduced to 0.
Yeah,
So
I
let's
know.
see.
I know about that.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. What is your intelligence score, by the way?
10. It's dead average.
Oh no. All right. So your intelligence is reduced to 0 and you are stunned until you regain at least 1 point of intelligence.
How do you regain intelligence?
Greater restoration. Maybe read or others.
What is it with you and your characters just all becoming brain dead?
I know, it's just really
It is basically
unfortunate.
Matt has basically like made a secret plan with David to make him reborn or undead.
Sure.
Okay. So
Well, I'm out of this fight for a while. Good luck, guys.
Jerry, you are up.
But it will never come. Yeah. I came very energetic, so I'm pretty pissed. And I'll rage and throw my hammer at this Nell Grell. Yeah.
Yeah. The one. Yeah. Okay. You've got advantage because he's on the other side.
It's a long range throw.
So then it'll
Normal.
just be a normal attack. Although it is actually floating in the air, so it's technically 5 feet above you.
Advantage.
Yeah, but with advantage, go for it.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage. Okay,
Yeah,
roll
hit.
for damage.
$21 damage, and everyone within 30 feet radius need to make a con save or be stunned. Including the target.
And including Z and June.
Why? Where is Z?
Z's on the other side of the brain, yeah.
35 away.
Was this the one he took? Couldn't he
Oh,
then
that
hit
one.
himself?
Yeah, you would be in it as well, to be fair.
I'm attacking this one.
Attacking which one? I can't see your ping if you're pinging.
Oh, yeah, I am. I don't know why.
It is just behind the brain.
Oh, okay, you're throwing it all the way across there. All right, well then ignore all those saving throws. So what 30? So it'll be the 2 Mind Flayers then. Okay.
Mind Flayers, the little
and the
frog
grill.
here, and the grill. And the grill I hit.
What was the DC?
17.
Okay, so that's so many. Okay, so that one failed. Okay, the Mind Flayer is stunned. The big guy. Oh, fuck, man. Okay. That one makes it. That one fails. Was okay. There we go. So yeah, you managed to stun two of the Grell, but not the one that you actually hit. That one seems to actually make it save. And how much? Sorry, how much was the damage on that
21.
one? Because I think I added it to the.
Don't just hit the
Okay.
badly injured one next to me. The injured one. The one between me and G.
Yeah. Okay. That one. Sorry, I'd added the damage to that one before, so I just had to put its hit points back. But you can attack that one, and that was the one that you would have actually had advantage against. That's what I was talking about. But
But
go
didn't
ahead,
get
go
you.
for it. Hey, nice. Okay.
Gonna hurt. $30 damage.
Okay, yeah, that one's both of the Grell that you just attacked look like they're nearly dead. They are there's just blood dripping and gushing down onto the floor.
Yeah, I'll end it here. That's my turn.
Okay, that'll bring us to the top of the round. As the Githyanki Knights is going to now, realizing all of this shit going down, he's just going to attack the Grell in front of him. Okay, and let me just double check if this dude gets 2 or 3 attacks. Yeah, 2. Okay, so you see his katana just light up as he carves through this brain, slicing through some of the tentacles. You can see that it is also looking terribly, terribly injured and is floating a little bit lower. But the thing turns around and is going to whip it first of. Well, it's going to use its beak first against the Gith. Which misses, and then it's going to just try and back away, but it's going to try and grab Seto, who's lying on the ground, and drag him with. So let's. That he rolled a 2, so it completely misses, and it takes it. It will provoke an opportunity attack from the Gith. As Seto, you will also get an opportunity attack, but it will be at disadvantage because you're on the ground. But it was trying to reach out for you, so you could try and slash at its the tentacles if you want.
That's 22 hits.
Yeah, 22 hits. You can roll for damage.
My forge is a little bit. It's a little bit stuck. I don't know. Okay. Oh wow! It's only first one. First one. It's a 10 damage.
Okay, and with that, you manage to kill that one as you just send it. The two of you send that thing flying over the edge. Just by the way, if it feels like it's sticking weirdly, check that little box on the left hand side, the touch VTT thing. You might want to turn that off. That I installed so that it would work better on phones, but I don't know. Oh, that was the wrong Grell. Anyway, well, the Grell are sort of working together, so those two will switch. Oh, God damn it. Okay. This one's going to move in to try and swarm Jerry, but it's not going to take its attack just yet because they're going to just do a mob attack. And then the Ceramorph is going to... He's going to fire his laser pistol again. Oh no, what the... Wait, what is targeted right? Okay, he's going to try and shoot this time at Estrella as she's running up the stairs. Oh, that's a nat 1, and you just see that this thing let off a blast, but it just ricochets off of the ceiling and hits one of the Grell. It just grazes him, but it like knocks a little piece loose from its brain, and that is going to take us to the other Grell, who in this case, yeah, they are all swarming now. And this one's going to have to make a save against the arrows. But it is moving in towards Z, and does a 15 save against the arrows?
Yep. 17.
Okay, so yeah, as this one comes flying through, one of the arrows strikes down, and
4 piercing damage and 5 cold damage.
and that kills it. So it dies a little bit further up there as you see it come rushing in towards you, and one of the arrows just strike it right like in the frontal lobe, and it drops from the sky and splatters to the ground. And that is going to take us to Kaya.
Okay, so she's just gonna move over there so that she can get a sneak attack. Because if there is no other creature within 5 feet, she gets a sneak attack from Rakish Audacity.
Oh, if there's no other I thought it was only if there was another creature within 5 feet.
Oh no.
It's Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I misheard that last time. So you would have actually had your sneak attack that first time.
Yeah, but it's okay. She's gonna attack twice with her katana again. And it's one-handed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, it's looking terribly, terribly hurt. Do you usually get the sneak attack on the second one as well? Just
No. Not.
okay,
No.
cool. Because then I'm just instead of last time, I'm adding the sneak attack for the second one on this one, just to make up
Okay.
for that last one. Cool. So yeah, you do some serious damage as you see this thrall, just the eyes trying to keep tracking you. They seem lifeless already, but you manage to slice off one of its arms, and it is now bleeding profusely all over the floor.
Nice.
Is that all for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Then to the Grell again. This one is stunned, so it automatically fails dex saving throws. And it starts its turn there, so okay. Okay, an 11. And Jerry, can it make a save at the end of its turn to break the stun?
See what exactly it says? No, it's done until the end of my next turn.
Until the end of your next turn. Okay, cool. So yeah, this one just gets pelted in the head with arrows, or in the brain. And then Z is going to try and finish off this Grell in front of it. Which she does. And yeah, she manages to kill the one. And then is going to move in to try and seeing this, the intellect devourer going for June, is going to try and move in and stop that shit from happening. Okay, Z's rolling well tonight. Well, not so well on the damage, but she manages to stab into the brain, and you can see it just squealing out now with the psychic energy. The Mind Flayer is also stunned, and he will also take an arrow because he's stuck there.
He also has to make a DC 17 strength saving throw.
Okay, well, I think he probably auto fails, but
I think not the strength, but the dex, yes, but not the strength.
yeah, well, he rolled a 5, so he's getting yeeted out of there as soon as an arrow hits him in the head. You can, so you can both roll your relevant things.
Give me a second. So he received, oh my god, 2 points of bludgeoning and 7 points of lightning. Total would be 9, and he gets yeeted. Give me a second. It's the first one. 5 would be 10 feet to the south. So I guess here.
Okay, and sorry, you said how much damage was that?
It was 2 bludgeoning and 7 lightning. Combined 9.
Okay, cool. And he's thrown south. Okay.
And he lands prone.
All right, so he is thrown from the air, and he lands on the ground with a clatter. Because he's a bit heavier, he takes some extra bludgeoning damage as he smashes onto the ground, and that is, yeah, that's his turn. Seto, you're up.
So first, I have to get up because I'm prone, if I can remember correctly. So I'm gonna spend my half a movement, and as a bonus action, I will hit. The tornado can move 20 feet, so he will go here and then move into here, if that's okay. So basically, he passes through the first Mind Flayer and damages him for 2d6, and then ends here on this guy, and also damages him for 2d6. So for the Mind
cool.
Flayer, it's gonna be 10 points of lightning damage, and for the gnome one, it's gonna be 4 points of lightning damage. And then this guy should still be stunned from my last turn, if I can recall correctly. So we're just gonna finish him off.
Go for it. Ooh, that does actually still hit.
Oh wow! Okay, 14 points of damage on the first one.
Nice, looking nearly dead.
And the second attack, much better.
Yeah, definite hit.
And 9 points
Oh,
of
and that'll
lightning
kill it.
That's all I can do for now.
They blast that one out of the air as well. Okay, so is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, you've still got half your movement. You don't want to go anywhere?
Uh, mm, wait, give me a second. Okay. I'll just move, I guess, here. Oh, I don't know why I can't move, but maybe I can. It's just my thing is lagging.
I think
I want to
it's
move
lagging.
here. Yeah, probably my thing lagging. I just want to move, yeah, a little bit near Kaya in order to maybe help her a little bit, and that's all.
Cool. All right, then that is going to take us to Australia.
Well, yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do since the June has been stunned. Good. Down, and since I'm not sure what those thing does, since second slot, no slot, basically cast on June, prevents charm, frightening.
Ah, protection from good and evil. That's, yeah, clutch move. Holy shit.
Yeah, and like then like because I really don't want Jerry to go down because he's like the bulwark from attacks. Envelop him in his wounds in holy light. By light, which due to not being a spell, let's see that.
Well, at least I'm not gonna be controlled by a brain.
And he heals for 7 damage.
I'm gonna be branded again.
And let's, yep. 2.
Okay. So that then takes us on to the Grell, who is moving in towards you guys. Oh no, this one is stunned. He can't do shit. So June, it is your turn. You are stunned as well until you regain intelligence.
Yeah, so I'm still knocked out. Well, not knocked out, but stunned. So I don't think I can do anything.
No, I don't think so. And yeah,
Unless someone casts greater restoration.
yeah, without some restoration, probably not. Okay, so in that case, it is going to go to the thrall again, who is nearly dead, and is, you just see it kind of looking up at you both, as there is just this fear in its eyes, it is going to use Shadow Jump. And as a bonus action, it is going to teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space it can see, which I guess is just like a Misty Step. Oh no, it needs to be in dim light or darkness. Okay, so it is going to bamf in the opposite direction up the tunnel, and you're just going to see it disappear from where you are standing. And then one of the intellect devourers. So these are the ones that were swarming on Jerry. So sorry, I've got my. I lost my button. I had a thing that was meant to be. Oh god, it's all meant to be speeding shit up tonight, but it's slowed everything down. And oh, it's completely off the screen. Okay, so Jerry, these things come moving in towards you.
Just ignore.
Okay, I'm trying to read what. Okay, so one of them manages to actually land its attack, but they both come in with their claws and their intellect devourer attack. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, why did you just heal 3 back?
Damage, I didn't heal. You hit me for 5. Did you already lower the damage automatically?
I think, yeah, you should be on 94.
Hell, it's already held.
Are you raging?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that again. But yeah, your. Oh my god.
What is it
What
called?
is your?
Wait a sec, the bird thing.
Yeah, at least you've got a higher intelligence score than June. But you take then from the intellect devour.
What is it called? Can I even edit for a saving throw?
Bardic Inspiration,
The
yes.
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah, you can.
It's a 1d8. And you keep it if you fail.
Yeah, go for it. Use it. Yes. Okay, you make it. That is a pass. Nice. Okay, so that is going to be those 2 intellect devourers. It takes us onto this one, however, who is. Okay, I would like to ask Seto and Estrella. I mean, Seto and June. What have you done with the bodies once you entered combat that you were carrying with you?
They fell into the void.
Sure, I would probably just put Sakura right next to me before I would use my glaive. If needed, I'd take any sort of hits. I still have my ring, so I can redirect any range spell or range attack, but if needed, I'd put my body on the line.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Sakura's up there with you.
Yeah, Yeah, I would have still had Mata with me until I would have so I was stunned. So she's probably currently like next to June at the moment.
Okay, so okay, over there. Okay. So as as Z comes in to try and attack this thing, the creature is going to go moving around and is going to target the body of Mata.
Motherfucker.
And I don't think, I mean, she's dead. There's nothing she can't do shit about it. So it runs and it starts burying itself in Mata's head, and you just see her like slowly her body start to come back to life as the brain starts implanting itself and taking over Mata's body. And yes, I just want to double check what the stats become then. I think it's okay. Well, it is. Yeah, it is trying its level best to get this dead body to work, but it is having some trouble. So that's going to be its turn. As that takes us to Jerry.
Already. Oh,
DM, just real quick. Doesn't the body have to be alive?
Yes, I have just realized that, which is why I said it is having some trouble.
Okay. A little disturbing, but okay.
how big is the intellect devourer?
They are considered tiny, so they're
Okay,
smaller than
I
you, but
I
not by much.
hear visual on the big Mind Flayer.
Sorry, say again.
I have clear like visual on the big Mind Flayer.
Yeah, you've got line of sight on all the creatures in this room.
So I'm throwing in the hammer again.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
This time. It's long range.
Yeah, an 18 will hit.
It's 17. I can deal rage damage when I'm attacking from range. So it's only 17.
Oh, right. Okay.
Still,
So what happens is you see the hammer as you throw it, the mind flayer is still completely stunned, and you just see it smash him in the face. That you see the brains explode everywhere as the hammer goes straight through and clocks the little gnome squiddling, as well as it just smacks him, gets caught up in the tornado and thrown back to you. But yeah, you have killed the big mind flayer.
so another con save from a small gnome.
Oh, and he fails it this time. Nice. Okay, so he's.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happens to the other two Grells. Like,
I think they get to make their con save again,
okay,
or does it just say that it
yeah,
ends until the
it
end of
ends.
your next turn?
Yeah, but they are caught in the range again. Like, does it stack? Like, stun on another stun, or nothing
Yeah,
happens?
I'm gonna make them roll again.
Okay.
Yes, you can. If they stack in the form that if you stun them and stun them again, then they are stunned. But it's not like you can stun them and stun them. So
No,
And
whatever.
what is the DC?
17.
Does the 18 make?
So the 18 makes it, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the one breaks out, but the gnome is stunned and. Okay, nice.
Now start smacking the little ones next to me.
Okay.
Is that the game where you hit the moles with the hammer?
Yeah, whack-a-mole.
And I'm divine smiting those.
All right, whack-a-brain. Yeah, nice.
They're not like they're not fiends or undead or some shit like that. So
Aberrations,
They are
I think.
aberrations.
yeah, I don't think I'm getting anything from it.
Not unless you are a wanderer or whatever it's called.
Okay, which one are you hitting with first?
The one to my right.
Okay. Yeah, that first hit nearly kills it, and with the divine smite, it definitely kills it. As you
And
just
and,
splatter
and
that one.
because I'm on a roll, I'm gonna. Where is it? Yeah, I'll just action surge.
All right.
The one like I think it's like above me technically.
Use short rest after what? After spectunes.
And you don't even need any smite on that one. You just squash it in one blow. It had 24 hit points.
Yes.
You rolled 25.
Do I see the other intellect devourer try to crawl into the body?
Yeah, you can see it currently trying to crawl into Motta's head.
I want to run to it and kick it.
Okay. Just
17.
yeah, that'll hit.
I don't think I get rage damage on an unarmed strike.
You do because
Oh.
Yeah, of
unarmed
course you do.
strike is
Strength based.
it is
Yeah.
yeah.
So 13 damage. Yeah, it
Yeah,
kills
you didn't need it. You just you managed to mutilate the brain with your foot. And yeah, you've successfully done some major damage in that round. Killed one of the Mind Flayers and 3 of the Intellect Devourers, stunning one of the other Mind Flayers and one of the Grell. Is that
So
going to
that's
be
my
your turn?
Yeah.
All right, nice. Yeah. So the Gith, just seeing that, is like fucking glad he brought this mouse and is going to leap off of this thing at the Grell and try and finish it off. And that he does. He just leaps through the air and slices right through the brain, landing on the consoles. And then he is going to just, yeah, he's just going to take cover there, actually. And that'll be, oh, yes. And then he is going to, as he looks up at the door, he's going to start realizing that it probably takes psionic energy, but he's not going to try and open it just yet. That'll be his turn. And the squidling is stunned, but it is also trapped in the vortex. So that's a strength save.
Strength save DC 17.
Ooh, that is a -1.
Okay, so he's gonna receive 6 points of bludgeoning, 10 points of lightning, and he's gonna be flunked. Give me a second. That's a 2, so northeast, 10 feet. I guess here?
Oh, it would northeast would be up in that. But yeah, with that, you see the storm just fling him backwards and smashes its head on the back of the table and just immediately crumples, dropping face first onto the floor completely. And yeah, fuck, what's actually left? Okay, there's only like 2 Grell left.
Isn't there only one because that one is dead?
Oh yeah, you're right. That one just got killed.
I'm actually impressed that that one is uninjured.
Yeah, it was going the long way around, and that helped it out. So yeah, Seto, your storm has. Oh right, this was his turn. Okay, so he's killed. Kaya, you're up.
She's gonna firebolt the grill.
Okay. Uh, 14 will hit. 27 fire. Boom. All right. Yeah, you set this brain on fire.
Cool.
That would be 13. The little all the
Yeah, that's a good point from being in human form, but that's all right. Doesn't make a difference. It would have hit anyway. So, is that all you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, then Z is. Oh. Yes, Z is going to just turn and look at June and say, June, you in there? And she's going to put her hands on the side of your head, and she's going to cast Lesser Restoration.
Oh, nice.
Does Lesser Restoration restore ability skill points?
Yes, I'm
In
going
this
to
case.
say that it does in this.
It actually does in this case.
Awesome.
If DM
I
says
don't know. It doesn't specify here on the Forge thing, but we can look that up after the session. Right now, you managed to get your right. That's a good point. So we'll say that it's going to take a while. But it's probably going to take her more than one, but she is currently trying to restore your intelligence. And Seto, that is going to take us to you.
Okay, that's a 50 feet. I'm gonna call up the storm and just make it dissipate. Since I don't think I have any more use for it. And I am going to move directly to this guy, and I'm just gonna freaking smack him to death.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Hey.
First one. Ooh, 9 damage actually.
What are you doing?
I don't know why it doesn't register damage. Or it's only
It has, sorry, it just goes private. So yeah, it's taken that 12 damage there.
Ooh, and a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit. Boom. Okay, and another 10 damage. It is on its very last legs. I'll tell you, it's only got 2 hit points left. It's currently just like you've just holding it there, beating the shit out of it.
Okay.
Oh,
That's probably gonna be enough.
how do you want to do this?
Just like X kick him to the ground. And just squash it.
All right, and in a big splatter of brains, that brings us to the end of combat. I think that's, yeah, everything's dead. I'm just double checking. Yes, okay. Well, the thrall got away, but
I'm just happy no one died this time.
Actually,
What,
if you
yes,
think about
well
that,
done.
that troll could be running to this room, like with all of the others, and bringing reinforcements.
You all get 3,200 XP. Okay. So I'm just still checking. Okay. So yeah, you guys have successfully killed everything in this room and are now just standing in the aftermath. You, as the battle finishes, you all hear this voice into your mind simultaneously as you just hear something whispering, "How unfortunate. Very well then." And the voice fades. What would you guys like to do? We are going to wrap it up here in a minute, but
Jin will remain motionless on the ground as she's still brainless at the moment.
yeah. So sorry to retcon what I was saying there. Actually, I hadn't read it properly, and that will not work. So Z tried, but failed to restore your intelligence.
Back to being Aqua.
Jesus Christ, is this the second time you become retarded?
I know.
Right.
This time though, I am literally completely useless because I am stunned until someone casts Greater Restoration. I don't think anybody has Greater Restoration.
Nope, not until next level.
I would ask. Let's see. What's the name? Kaya and Estrella. Can you both roll investigation checks for me? Just investigation or history, actually, either or.
And we have
Okay,
Where does that
yeah.
advantage come from?
the stone.
Yeah, so she had the stone speaker crystal, which gives you advantage on investigation checks, which helps you out to know that the stone speaker, you feel that crystal now, like as you try and think what could possibly work. There's the crystal seems to emanate this thought into your mind, and you remember in that previous room there was a staff. There was a magical staff sitting there that just, for some reason, this crystal is beckoning you towards.
Okay, she's gonna go towards it.
Are you sure? Remember what was in that room?
Well, I realize I have a plan for if I'm seen, so I'll be fine. Well, I have a plan for if my stealth fails. Yeah, she's
Okay. You can roll a stealth check for me as you try and sneak back that way.
Okay.
All right, nice. Yeah, you feel pretty confident that you haven't been seen, and the brains in here, they seem to be blocking off one of the doorways on the other side of the room. And however, when you walk in, you see that insectoid thrall busy opening another door that is on the opposite end of the room, and it leads out onto what looks like the edge of a cliff that is just it's just the edge of this thing. And as you are sneaking up into the room behind, you see the thrall opening the door and just getting ready to run. Is there anything you want to do, or are you going to let it run up?
No, she's gonna try and attack it, but like stealthily. That's possible.
Okay, well, yeah, it is currently trying to run out of the door, so if you would be outside if you tried to tackle it. Is that what you said? Tackle it?
No, just attack it.
Okay, how are you attacking it?
Sort of just stabbing it in the back of its neck.
Okay, well, it's actively running away from the direction that you're moving, so you'll be doing this in chase. I'll say you've got disadvantage, but you can make an attack roll.
I think in that case, I'll just let it go. She wasn't. If it was like quick and easy, she would have done it. But
Well,
June
all
was
right.
in trouble, so
Okay, fine. So you don't stab it. Then you just see it run out the door, and you see it run off the edge of the cliff and just go over the side.
she thinks to herself, "What the fuck?" And then she takes a scarf and tries to, and then hopefully goes back in time. Well, not
Yeah, those two items, they're pretty easy to pick up. They're not too sealed away. They're just kind of locked into place, but you can pick that one up. That is the stuff that the crystal was beckoning you towards.
nice. And then she'll just like take the armor if she can.
Okay. Roll one more stealth check for me as you're in here to see if you can do this without the intellect devourers noticing you. Okay, yeah, they definitely haven't noticed. But yeah, they definitely haven't noticed, but you do see that there are still those things in the room. So it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I think she'll try and take the other ones.
Okay, give me another sleight of hand and one more stealth. Or actually, we can use the stealth that you just rolled, but just a sleight of hand to see. Okay, and 18 will be good enough to get the head piece that you were, or the amulet thing that you were looking for before. But to get in closer to get that looks like it's a whole rotating thing of eyeballs. Like, do you want to try and get that?
She'd be freaked out by that, I think. So
Yeah.
she's just gonna go. I mean, someone else might have been like, but she's a bit freaked out by it. So she's gonna go back.
Okay. Yeah, you make it back after a little while. As everyone, what has everyone been doing in here while she was busy off looting and sneaking around?
Going around and see. This funny contraption here. Sure if it's safe to take it.
You can give me an investigation if you want to check for traps. Yeah, this is a very strange looking device. You've seen nothing like this in your life. It's very strangely shaped metal, and inside is what looks like a bow on the end of a stick. It's very strange, but yeah, it could be trapped. Could bite you. You're not sure.
Yeah. So what it does is she steps like, let's see, about 25 feet away. Have her mage and take it and see if it's explode. So due to the powder limitation. Move.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You are easily able to do that. You lift what is a crossbow out of a weapon rack, and you manage to drift it over to yourself. You can pick it up.
So do we just go back and pick up Sakura, make sure that nothing happens, and then he would probably stray off to the middle of the room and ask the guest if he has any idea of what follows next based on the message that we all received.
He responds and says, "The ancient is just through that door. I think I can get it open. But we must be ready for a fight on the other side. Are you?
We've come this far, and I don't think we can actually do anything but to go in. However, you probably know it better. Some of us are more roughed up than the others. How long until the reinforcement come? Do we have a time to breathe, or we have to go right in?
I mean, we should move as soon as possible, but I get the feeling that they're waiting for us in there. They've got no reason to rush and try drive us out, although the longer we wait, the more chance there is of the rest of them returning.
Let's just recuperate and we'll see how everybody feels in a minute. Then we'll decide as a group. One thing is for sure. We either go in or die.
Yeah, Astray will be hearing this thing like, most likely fix up June unless you want to have a big, whatever June is, standing there and being target for whatever. I don't know what the fuck they are.
You know, Astrea, I kind of leave that to you people that have abilities that and understand the entire thing. I don't think I'm the right person for that. I was hoping you guys would probably find in yourself to get her to stay as she was before. If she's not capable of going, I don't think we can just stand still for hours and just search for an answer.
The Gith responds of your conversation and says, perhaps if we can destroy the ancient, all of these effects will be nothing more than memories to us. We can bring her back, maybe. And he's just looking across the room, not sure if he knows how to actually help someone that's had their intellect devoured. But meanwhile, on the other side of the room, as he looks over, you see Z putting her hands up against June's head and just trying her best, but she just says, Jerry, I don't know. I don't know how to fix this. This is like Yuki all over again.
I will rush into the room and gives you the staff of healing.
What the fuck?
Wait a second, we actually have a thing that could fix them. I just noticed in the chat, like, because I thought, like, yeah, it is that item.
Yeah, so I mean, what you said you're handing the staff to Z.
Yeah.
Okay, are you sure? You guys don't want to hang on to the, or are you trying to create a heal bot?
We're too dumb to play clerics, so we're gonna make one for ourselves.
I literally put this shit down so that you guys would finally have
Yeah.
some healing options, and now you're gonna give it to the NPCs.
Yes, yeah, I literally saw it.
I do have to say, Freya isn't much of a healer. She's mostly a rogue. Like
Anyone's a
majority of
healer
her
if they're
life-
holding that stuff.
And like the one that is most healer is like a stray, and it's like, nope.
She gives it
No, that she is. I think Jerry's probably.
Mm.
I think all of you are actually. You'll probably have 20 charisma, so it doesn't matter which one of you gets it. It just matters that someone gets it.
I actually have 18 charisma.
Yeah, June has 20, and Estrella probably has 20, so it doesn't matter which one of them gets it. It's the same thing.
Yeah, also bear in mind the staff uses your spell ability modifiers, so it's just if you use charisma, it's charisma. If you use intelligence, it's intelligence. the wand works off of your magic. But I mean, you can give it to Z if you like. Just
I think I'll give it to Estrella.
So what you do is basically call over and like, and I will be a kind of check to have an idea of what it is. Really don't want to.
Oh, son of a cunt.
yeah, you can give me an Arcana.
Another achievement slot.
Yeah, this looks fine. It's not it's not dangerous. Looks like something that was probably taken off of a humanoid, probably taken off of one of the thralls that they've brought here to experiment on. And this is actually something closer to what you recognize. You understand what it does. It
Oh no.
Why?
It requires attunement.
Meaning we would. Well, Seto said that we took an hour break, so we have time.
Yeah, that's why I said that we should probably grab a moment.
Missing something, or how it's supposed to help?
yeah, that I did realize that also only does lesser restoration, but it is a helpful healing item. There is another item you found that would help though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't the headband intellect also require attunement? And if June is stunned, can she attune to it?
I think so. Oh, that's actually I never knew.
Well, June is stunned. It's not that it takes it's not that you're actively doing something to attune to it. If you put it on her head, she might be able to attune to it, but currently she's just stunned because her brain is dead. It's not doing anything. She can't.
Try and put the headband on her.
Okay, June. Oh god, and the tentacle thing also tries to steal an attunement slot from you. I just
Yeah, I've
remembered.
already switched one of them, one of my attunements for that because I read the description.
Well, you may have the same problem as Yuki now, but it will over an hour if you can clear up an attunement slot, you will be able to attune to the headband.
I wonder if we put it on the tentacle, that would work.
I'll try to weasel it.
No,
You can try that.
On her head. I think.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then as you place this headband of intellect on June's head, and you all just take a moment to catch your breath. I think that is where. Oh no, actually, we'll end at past. So we'll say over an hour. You guys managed to take a short rest. You can.
As that was taking, can I just ask, like, what does this item actually look like?
Sorry, which one?
Yeah, he means the tentacle chest. I was like,
yes.
Yeah.
I just, I'm interested. What does it look like?
Yeah, so it does. It does sort of resemble a chest. It's not as much of a chest as in that image, but it is more of like a. It looks like a bowl. It looks like something that would fit on your head. So it's basically something that you would put on, and it would. The tentacles would reach out and do something to you, but if you were to pick it up, it would reshape it as an alien box, so it could shape into something more familiar, like a chest. But currently, it looks like a weird piece of medical equipment.
Oh, it's the thing of lament. Lament configuration.
He did. Someone did refer to it as the weave stripper.
Wait a second. So we get a stripper that is made out of the.
Oh god damn it! Yeah,
Yeah,
Jesus fucking
that's what
Christ.
mind flayers are doing up here on the moon.
And
So
do not
you
ask
you
for
guys think
female
you
mind flayers. I have a picture, and it's scary.
what you don't know is that this is a mind flayer strip club. They're actually into all those floating brains.
Oh fuck. These nose.
And this is like placed in Tatooine or something like. No, Nashadar.
Okay. Anyway, going back off of that tangent, what is everyone doing in here?
I thought we'd just be resting.
If you're resting, I'll use my lay on hands to heal myself, and then stand guard in case somebody comes through the where we came from.
That's just a question, Jerry. You don't want to use your ability to basically spend your channel divinity with back on a short rest to get some spell slots.
Should have it, but I think it's a long rest.
Rest. Or maybe.
It's a long rest. I can use it, but it's a long rest to regain them.
Huh.
Why don't you just use your hit dice to gain HP instead of using lay of hands?
Because
We are
Jerry
taking-
needs to lay himself all of this
Oh,
stress of
God
killing stuff.
damn it, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, or you could use lay on hands. That's also a perfectly viable option. But yeah, you guys do get a short rest, so you can use hit dice to heal yourself if you need, and you'll get all your short rest whatnots back. But at the end of your short rest, you'll see that the Gith has moved up to the door and is now starting the process of trying to unlock it.
I
We should
observe.
probably, we should probably blaze ourselves.
Also, sorry, I didn't reveal the other thing. Kaya, there where you're standing, there are a couple of strange candles amongst the sort of rubble that's there. There's strange alien bowls and things, but also a couple of candles that they look like tentacles, but you realize that they're made of wax as you guys are standing here over a long rest.
How creepy do they look? You know what?
It's a pretty spooky looking candle. It's not. That is not a. I don't know. It's not exactly the kind of thing you'd want to just have sitting around unless those were your vibe.
Not really, but she'll go and look at it anyway because she's a curious little shit.
Okay, well, I would. Does that interest anyone else? Those spooky candles. I mean,
No.
okay. Well, I guess then just Kaya then.
Yeah, I'm still
can-
knocked out at the moment.
You're
Yeah. Sorry, June. At the end of your or actually, as this attunement takes effect, can you roll another d6 for me?
Oh, sure. 4.
Okay, so you as this thing starts to restore the power to your brain, you feel another memory as it washes over you. You see this rainbow storms that assail the heights of a mountain so tall it seems to curve over you, and you are floating over a red wasteland, just one in a line of hovering beings. What is it that you see ahead of you?
I, I have got no idea what I'm seeing in front of me. That's
So it would basically be your hometown is what you're seeing, but in a different time.
Okay. So it would probably be a small village, quite dark, quite a dark place, but it would be, yeah, just a small town of regular humans. But June would be, quite different from everybody being a changeling. But again, it will be a very regular town. Nothing too special about it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, as you feel yourself just hovering and floating towards this town in this line of beings, you come back to consciousness, and you are no longer stunned, and your intelligence is now 19, but it seems to be maintaining you.
Right. Yeah, I've been sitting up, and I'm like, is it normal to have a huge migraine after that?
You know, I wouldn't know. It's never happened to me before.
If anyone would know, you.
You seem to be the expert.
Well,
Yeah,
I've never had my mind devoured, that's for sure.
well, at least it didn't pull the whole thing out like the Mind Flayers. You seem to still have something in there. Are you okay, June? This is Z just kneeling down next to you.
I think so. And I tap the the headband that's on my head. Ah, that's quite smart. Well, what's next?
Looks like the Git's nearly got the door open. You ready for round 2?
More ready than ever.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in this room before the Gith opens the door?
I
All the
got
respawn spike.
20 on the investigation of the
Okay.
candles.
Yeah, you can find it. It seems like it could be quite a cool magic item. Actually, you can pick it up and read what it does.
Let me just reload my map in that case.
I love that no one has picked up the item that previous was on that.
Yeah, the orb.
Yeah, the orb of psychic.
I think it's the orb of shielding or something.
Oh yeah, it's orb.
Yes, it was an orb of shielding against psychic damage. So if someone wants to take that as well, you can.
I think either cherry or yeah, most.
Yeah, and Kaya took that leather leather arm.
Can Gaia speak?
and that gives
Someone cast feeble mind on Kaya.
no the thingy.
The dark candle.
The dark candle.
Let's see.
But well, we will be moving down to June, since June seems to getting pretty fucked up by those. So once the door opens, basically redraw the section from the east for the new.
I think I'm now actually immune to the intellect devourers if they dealt 3d6 intellect damage.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
me,
but you're not immune to getting dominated by Mind Flayer.
Fair enough.
I mean, for me, they'd have to have a pretty lucky roll. In order to devour my.
By the way, is anyone looting any of the bodies that are around there or checking them out?
Road stuff. Well, actually, no, she doesn't want to touch them. They're icky.
June just woke up after having her intellect devoured. She's not in the mood to do much looting.
I was sure Jerry would do it, but Jerry's been timid. Something
Yeah, I'm not interested in touching the bodies unless I get the 10 orbs of shielding.
You get, oh wait, who picked up the orb of shielding?
We decided that it's either Seto or Jerry.
I
Yeah,
want
that's-
it.
So sorry, Jerry, you taking it?
No, not really. I have no interest in it.
Okay. So Seto, do you want it? Or are you guys leaving it up there?
Seth is more of a sword master, so I think he's gonna leave it to other party members. I guess Kaya would be the most interested into it or something.
Yeah, she's interested in all the stuff. She likes stuff.
Except
Kaya became
for dead
Kaya became
people,
new
so-
Jerry.
But she
It's
doesn't like tentacles.
With everything.
Well, I will
No.
point out that this Mind Flayer doesn't have a head anymore, so its tentacles are gone because Jerry knocked its head off.
Then she'll eat that body, yeah.
Okay. You can give me one more investigation.
Okay.
Oh, well, Kaya came in with one magic item. At least now she's caught up to the rest of you.
Really, but she's getting there.
Yeah,
What the
I'm sure it'll take a while.
She rolled a
Okay, at
three.
22, nice. You find that there is a necklace that is just it has kind of fallen off of the body, so you don't actually have to get too close to pick it up. This pendant. Let me just I'll add it now. Hold on.
Oh yeah, DM. I forgot to add that cloak of the Dunamis to my inventories. I actually didn't know I had it.
The Mist Walker.
No, the Dynamancer thing that
Yeah, cloak of the Dunamis.
Oh, the loot one.
I
Yeah.
completely forgot about that.
clearly would help you.
Yeah, I was like, wait, didn't I get like a really cool magic item like multiple sessions ago? And yeah,
So there, yeah, I put down the pendant. Yes, you should remember about that. God, you guys have got to get back and get your rings so you can attune to all this shit. Okay,
That
and
rings
you
a
guys.
bell.
Okay, and no one's. Just last thing, no one's picking up the weave stripper.
It looks too freaking alien for me, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm slightly curious, but it looks like.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, the closest I would do would be to
Just
basically have the what's it called, the thing, mage hand, grab it
Yeah,
and
you can.
throw it into like the bag of holding later.
Okay, you can do that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Though in the effort of safety, I don't know if throwing random things into a bag of holding is always the best idea. This time it's worked out okay.
Well, I could always put it. Yes, but then death, no one would be able to get it.
She goes up to Estrella and asks why she took the creepy chest, like why she wants it. She doesn't quite understand why she's keeping it. when
Well,
it's-
nothing makes sense anymore. So at some place, like maybe we can use it, like in another. Maybe we can use it something like maybe we can throw it at the Mind Flayer and have it like grasp on and do like a reverse one. Maybe it's like how they like appropriate or whatever, how they have sex and stuff like that. Maybe it's. What do I know? I don't even know.
All right.
She feels
So
like Astrea might be having some sort of crisis and doesn't really want to get involved, so she slowly backs away.
Crisis. That has been a
Well-
long time.
This is, as you guys are having this conversation, you see the door in the middle of the room begin to open, and with that, the Gith just turns, gives you all a nod, and it is going to step forward into the room. As he opens the room into the Elder Brain's lair. And we'll let this load up, but this is where we're going to end things for tonight as you walk through and you see the Ancient before you, surrounded by Mind Flayers, and in the middle there is one even larger Mind Flayer than the rest that just turns to look at you all.
I knew it when I saw those well or gold.
We have the question: does she throw up? Yes, she does. She does not like this. Nope.
That's a lot of mind players.
That's like 5, man.
Can I get the DM what the freaking thing said? Since I do understand, but I don't. I can understand, but I can't understand.
What you do is you go into your thingy, and then under attributes, you just on language basically just adds every language.
Oh, what the
fuck? What the fuck? It even have Terran. So if we meet a space marine, you can understand them. Oh, it's not all languages.
All spoken languages. If it's spoken, I can understand it.
Yeah, but what I meant was that what's called this thing doesn't have all languages. Like this stuff like Grung listed.
Oh, what the?
Yeah. I'll try and fix that for you.
Oh, no worries. We can just, you can just DM me stuff. You don't need to like alter everything.
Thanks for the game. It was great as always.
Yeah, no, I'm terribly fucking sorry for being a cunt today. Since my mind was on the other side of the fucking planet, but I'm really glad that you put up with me, and thank you for hosting the game as always.
Yeah, enjoyable as always. I'm gonna take this opportunity to hop out because I am passing out right now. I haven't had much sleep in the past week, so
I think I'm gonna head to bed now. But
I'm going to get fucking smashed. Literally.
Good luck.
Devil, see you tomorrow. Matt,